Hey, everybody.
Oh, where'd Steve go? He was just here a second ago.
Ian, what are you doing on the desk?
There he is.
What am I doing where?
Hello, everybody.
On the desk.
On my desk?
Welcome to another Friday night stream. Friday night builds. Happy time modelers. You know.
What's going on, everyone?
Hey,
We're
Gordon.
here. Let's
Hey,
say hi to
Gary.
everybody. It's well, see, Gordon's been waiting. Gary's been waiting. Everybody say hi to Gordon and Gary.
Hi, Gordon.
Hello,
Hi, Gary.
What's
gentlemen.
up, Gordon? What's up, Gary?
Hope your Friday evening is going better than Steve's.
What? Steve's having a good old time.
No, he's fighting with that roll of paper. It's like I could hear the grunts, even though he wasn't like we couldn't hear him.
It's not
Steve
long
grunts
enough.
when he stands up.
I haven't heard this in a while, but it's not long enough.
Uh-oh. Oh,
That's what.
dear.
That's what I. You don't. You hear that all the time, don't you, Steve?
Yeah.
It's not filling the entire void, is it?
There we go.
There you go. You just gotta maneuver properly sometimes. If it's not big enough, you just need to maneuver correctly.
And Pete's here. Say hi to Pete. Hi, Pete.
Howdy, Pete.
What's up, Pete?
How's it going, buddy?
Let's run around the horn real quick. I got the Titanic done yesterday, so I need to get back to this because I forgot a couple things. The bottom of my Enterprise. I forgot the beacon. There's a beacon that sits right about there. And I needed to make sure that there was going to be room in the frame for the wire to go through, and there's going to be plenty of room. I just dumped a screw out. It went inside there somewhere. So, yeah, there's this. I got to drill a hole, and we'll put a light and stuff in there. And then I got to wire it to the board. And then there was something else. I need to take a couple pictures, and there was something else I forgot. But anyway, so I'll be working on that hopefully, and then I can get on.
Todd's wiring looks so much neater than mine usually does.
That's not too bad, right?
Todd, your
No,
wiring
that
is
looks so
exemplary.
much better than mine usually does.
I mean, mine looks like just spaghetti vomit.
Right, so does mine. Usually.
I
Well-
just wire it up, make sure everything connects and turns on, and then just stuff it in there like a Thanksgiving turkey. just jam it in there, as Julia Child said, you know? Ease your
Yeah.
stuffing into the bird.
So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'll get on to hopefully Knight Rider, and I don't know what's after that. Maybe Optimus Prime? Not sure. We'll see if I can get to it.
That's optimistic, Todd. Seeing as
Yeah.
you're working on the Enterprise D so far.
I know. I just want to move on to the next step.
How did you realize you were missing a beacon on the bottom?
Because of you.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
He reaches out to me on Discord, and he's like, hey, how many beacons are on the Enterprise? And I started counting them, and I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shit. I'm like, you fucker. I said,
I'm
you just made me
sorry.
realize that I never planned for the wires that need to go into the bottom of this for the beacon. There's a beacon that sits right here. And I said, I never wired it in. I never planned for it. I don't even know if it's going to fit inside the skeleton. I'm like, oh, you're a dick.
Todd, I
That's
look
so
up
much
to
better
you.
than if you'd gotten further along, though.
Yes,
the
I'm
problem
glad. I'm glad he pointed out my failures. Yes, thank you. I
No,
appreciate it.
Todd, I look up to you and I admire you and I respect your knowledge on
I'm
the
just giving
Enterprise
you a hard
D.
time.
And I was just like, hey, Todd, how many beacons are there? Because I'm like, I know he hasn't gotten that far to the build yet, so it wasn't on the website. So I was just like, hey, how many lights do I need fully to be blinking? So I was like, I just asked Todd because he knows everything about the Enterprise D and more than you even want to know sometimes. And I was just like, and then he got mad. And
Oh, I wasn't mad at you though. I was mad at myself because I forgot.
but you just I sensed the anger. Whoever it was directed at didn't bother me. I was just like, uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, I screwed
Yeah.
up again.
It's all good. Say hi. Everybody
Yeah.
say hi to Chase. Hi, Skull.
Hey, Skull. Hey, Chase.
What's
All
up,
right.
Chase?
What are you working on?
Well, this
Our
is a
garden
weird
gnome?
one. This is more up Steve's playground. So
What the?
I found this beautiful set of Oktoberfest / Halloween garden gnomes with beer steins. They're pretty cool, right? Well, they were pretty cool until my wife made the husband a widower by dropping the wife and breaking off both her arm and her legs. Yeah. What do you call? No, not. It's not a quadriplegic. It's a triaplegic. So She's just it's pretty sad. My wife wants me to fix her, and I said, "Well, you broke her, so I guess I'm going to try to fix her tonight." And then I got some more stuff to do after that, but this is going to need a little bit of work.
Is that truly modeling?
Well, I mean, it's repair. It's a hobby.
Reassembly.
Yeah. There's a couple
Hey.
chunks. There's a couple chunks missing that she vacuumed up because she didn't want the dogs to eat them. And I said, you should have picked those up and put them in the bag. So I'm going to do my best to glue this thing back together. It's not going to be the Mona Lisa when I'm done, but these are irreplaceable. Like, I found these like 6 years ago or something. And like, where the hell are you going to find a set of these things again? They were at like some TJ Maxx or something. Or
All right.
Marshalls.
So nobody can pay attention to Ian. Just let him do his thing. Donnie, what are you working on?
I got to get some more of these zombies painted, so I'm going to be working on them tonight.
Oh, more minis. Excellent.
Nice.
And now for the grand reveal. Grand reveal. Ta-da!
Oh,
Nothing.
Steve.
Steve, come on.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
Steve, we can't hear you.
Steve, talk.
There we go.
There we
I
go.
was playing with the paper, so I didn't want to. So I muted myself. So I'm going to start my gloss finish. So I figured I'd start on something small. And
Did those pictures help?
What's that?
The pictures I sent you, the little R2Q5 I have.
Yes, I forgot to get copper when I was at the hobby shop today.
You did? You bought the black and didn't buy copper?
Yeah, I completely forgot.
Wow.
That's right. That's why I'll do a lot of the stuff that doesn't require. So I think I don't know. All right.
Excellent. Well, we'll come back to you when he's, doing something. He's got something to show. All right. I think we're caught up on chat. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. I need a couple things. Oh, I remember what I need.
Maybe it's the TV. Oh, no, it can't be that.
Oh, you know what? I'm probably causing an echo because I forgot to put my headphones on.
I'm not hearing an echo.
No?
I haven't so far.
Oh, well, I'm going to leave it because the more I can not wear those, the more comfortable it is. Okay. Step one. The mag switch. Okay.
The mad switch.
Mag switch. Where's my paper? I realized I wired my... So I have a magnetic switch in the neck so I can detect when it's connected to the saucer. And
Right.
if the way I wired it, I forgot that it needs power, and then this becomes an input pin on the Arduino. But I wired it to ground. So if I do that, this is not going to work. So I need to switch that around.
That's one of those little reed switches, ain't it? Magnetic reed switch.
Yeah. All right. Where is my paper? Analog A0. 14. Say what? No. This one. This. No, that can't be right. Everybody's concentrating. It's so quiet.
He's quiet.
Everybody's thinking.
Yeah, you can almost smell it.
Is that a fire? No, just thinking.
Bronco's new home proctology kit.
I hope this is actually the magnetic switch. I should probably check. I think
That
I
would
made
probably be
a
a good idea.
well, I made a note of the enterprise wires somewhere. Not there. I do a lot of like Google Keep notes.
I do some of that too.
Enterprise D. Blue magnetic switch. Okay, I did make a note. Okay, good. So then all I got to do is get my soldering iron. Let's see. No chat. How's everybody out in YouTube land doing tonight? Make this full screen. All right.
Well, there's at least 7 people on YouTube that are watching us right now. So
7 people that have nothing better to do. Hang out with us. Watch us do weird shit and give each other hell and see, I knew I heard a screwdriver. I knew I heard a screw floating around there. Okay.
Oh, okay.
How was everybody's week?
It was a week.
It was.
that's not too bad.
That should provide power to the switch. The switch then comes around. Perfect. One thing done off the list. Alright. I need to move the camera real quick. Take a picture. Formation lights.
Hello. Anybody
Yeah.
can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, one of my mics died. One of my
How many
fancy
do you
little
have?
wireless. No, my Rode. I have this set of 2. One of them just fucking died. I don't know. Oh, first F-bomb. Sorry about that.
No, Todd was the first.
Oh, okay. Great. Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Do you have that Cura profile? Because look at this puppy. This thing came off my Ender 3. This was a G-code file just sitting on the memory card. It came
Yeah.
out amazing.
Yeah. If you load in, what was the STL on there?
It was a G-code, this little
That was
doggy.
the G code. If you look in the G code, the settings for that will be in there.
I know, but do you have the good settings?
I have settings for mine, but I don't know if they're. I'll have to take a look.
Listen, this is the thing I need to print is a mechanical, internal, functional, non-seeable part. It just needs to be smooth and strong. It doesn't need to be artistically like glossy like this and perfect. It just needs to print properly. That's all.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got the gnome wife's legs slowly setting back into place with the Gorilla Epoxy. Hey, Steve, you ever repair things like this for people?
What's that then?
When they break some resin holiday decoration?
Yeah. What I would do. Well, you don't have it obviously, but I would get the air dry clay and I would put that in both parts, so that gives it some stability as it dries and with the glue.
Oh, well, that's a good idea. But I don't have that stuff as you've stated, so.
Got Scotch tape.
Scotch tape?
That's from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
Scotch tape work?
Well, luckily, the knees were not missing any chunks of meat or resin. Ooh, there's a hairline crack going all the way down the back of her leg. Oh, and my resin's already... I can't. I gotta make a new batch. Oh, nope, she's definitely not... Oh! It's not set yet.
Time to start over.
No. It's just gotta cure longer. That's fine. It's okay.
Love tiny LEDs.
You don't have any zip picker?
No, I used 2-part Gorilla Epoxy, Steve. A 5-minute.
And you
I
waited 2 minutes and then realized it wasn't dry.
Well, 2 minutes in the mind of a person with ADHD is like 7 hours. So,
What don't you have?
besides hypertension and ADHD, and high blood pressure, I don't know. I got a few things, I guess, going on.
You just said that twice. You just said HTN.
Oh my God.
HTN is hypertension.
There's a few things going on here. I need some really thin CA glue to just wick in to some of these cracks. She really did a number on the gnome, my wife. Maybe I should do the light curing putty.
You want my word?
That's gnome abuse, man.
I know. What do we got here? We got extra thick, gap filling medium. Where is my thin? I had it here somewhere. It's more extra thick. It was here. Now it is not. Maybe that bottle dried up and I had to throw it out. I'm wondering.
Are we supposed to be listening to you?
What?
I don't even think he's listening to himself.
I'm talking to myself, sorry. Okay.
Let's try this one. Boy, I don't like this at all.
what I said about my dinner.
What's that? The paint?
No, I can't control the airbrush with the glove on.
Oh. Why are you airbrushing? Why do you have it on the hand you're airbrushing with?
Oh, I just, yeah, I'm very sloppy. That's what I've been told, at least. What? Oh. What, the skull? Or the piece of shit Enterprise?
Well, we all know Steve's thoughts on the Enterprise now.
Yeah, clearly.
No,
He's
I
not
was
building
making a
it.
joke about the Tomy Enterprise.
Oh. The fantastic high quality
Scale accurate, TV accurate
I like it.
Tomy Enterprise.
I like it.
I think it looks pretty nice. I mean, they just got the screw plugs on the wrong damn side.
Oh my God, Larry Tate.
Let's see.
Dream
we
big,
got
build small. Hello. And
Storm is here.
Howdy, buddy.
Who's
I don't know
here?
if I got these already, but hey, Storm.
What's going on, Dave?
Are you going to join us tonight, Storm, with your new camera setup?
That would be nice, Storm.
Yeah. He says standard settings will work. Of course, that was from a minute ago. And Dream Big's here. Good evening. He says repair it with a UV resin pen. I agree.
Way ahead of you. I got UV putty, actually. But for the main break, I'm just sticking with the epoxy. Can't get the light in everywhere else.
All right.
I need to get some of that UV putty and try it.
It works pretty well. I'm gonna actually brace the joints around the knees. I'm gonna shove some of this UV putty in there because it's pretty much clear. And I'm gonna just put a bit here and there where you're not gonna see it, and that should help. Once the epoxy cures, then I'll put some more putty in there to shore it up. Actually, the epoxy fluoresces in the black light, in the UV light.
Oh,
That's
really?
interesting. Yeah, look, you can see it. That's the Gorilla epoxy fluorescing.
Huh.
Yeah, nifty. Had no idea it did that. I didn't know it was UV reactive.
Okay, that's
It may not be UV reactive, it just reflects it really well.
Yeah. It glows like friggin' predator blood.
Yeah, like fluorescent paint.
Yeah.
Nick.
All right. Okay, that's good. I don't need to sand any of this because if there's no light on it, you don't notice. That's fine. I just got to give this thing a few more minutes to set up.
A 1 millimeter hole. Yes.
Elbow's going to need some work, though.
Oh.
I'm gonna break out a little bit of UV. I had to get some more solar res. Running out of thin. Well, I guess that could be the Amazon purchase for the stream.
All right, so I got to put 100 on it. Okay, which one is? Let's do it this way. Let's put the resistor. Digital 7.
Oh dear Lord!
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4,
What the
5,
hell's going on there?
6. So I got to put it at 6. All right. So 100 ohm.
$20, that seems cheap. Clear, thin, hard. Size 4 ounces.
Thin solar res?
4 ounces, $65. 2 ounces, $40 for 2 ounces of solar res?
Jesus.
What the hell? This is ridiculous.
Highway robbery.
You might want to go to Solar Res's website or something, because that's
Yeah.
Where are you looking at, on Amazon?
Yeah.
Is it a Prime or is it private?
Hold on a second. Let's see here. It's from SolarRes. It ships from Amazon, but sold by SolarRes.
Oh.
Wahoo International.
Wahoo!
SolarRes. Thin, hard. That sounds
So she
like
said,
thin, hard formula.
I always used Solar Res doming resin.
Yeah, it's $35 on SolarRes's website, or $60 for the 4 ounce. But then they charge shipping. So on Amazon, they add a few bucks to cover the free Prime delivery. 2 ounces? How big is my?
It doesn't say on this bottle what size it is.
How big is my Mr. Resin? That says 100 grams. What's 100 grams in ounces? Time to Google. Grams, 100. Oh, 100 grams is like 4 ounces.
Yeah, this is the 2 ounce bottle. I gave like $20 something for this bottle.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that wasn't long ago either.
Thick, hard. The unavailable options. Fly tie. UV thick hard.
Oh, Steve, come on.
I like the thin for certain things. Maybe I'll use the thick tonight then. I don't know.
I like the thicker because it stays where you put it.
why didn't I solder that onto the end of that first?
I don't know.
I'm an idiot.
Anything's possible.
No,
Okay.
that's Ian's job.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, Todd, don't encroach upon my workspace. Okay. We got some thick, hard in there. Let's get this little arm on.
Is that a new message? Where's my mouse? Dave says, wife and I going to watch Lady Ballers. The hell is that?
I don't know.
Ah, son of a fucker.
What is that, Dave?
Lady Ballers. Sounds
Women's
intriguing.
basketball?
You know, the problem with the UV resin is it doesn't actually stick to things very well. Oh, I broke even more of the... Damn it. Okay, this sucks.
Good job.
I should have just stuck with the friggin' epoxy. Now we've got another piece of arm bodged off.
How did you break the arm just using resin?
I don't know, man. I just don't know.
He's Ian.
Yeah, I could break anything.
Oh,
on
yeah, I
anything.
forgot.
God, good God. All right.
Try
That's it.
pliers.
Putting some CA glue on here. Good one, Steve. Good one.
It was.
It's not a paint can.
No,
Paint
neither
jars.
was that. It was a jar.
Paint jars fear me.
I can understand why you smashed them.
And it happens. Happens to the worst of us. All right.
After that little incident, Ian probably fears paint jars.
That too. All right. Now I've got all this damn solar resin away. Yeah, the solar resin didn't stick to the resin at all. And now my fingers are all contaminated with resin. So, time for a little bath in isopropyl alcohol, I suppose. I want to poison myself overnight if I somehow devolve into sucking my fingers in the middle of the night out of all the shame I have for my failures.
It's just resin. No big deal.
Oh, leave it.
Ugh. Here we go.
Oh, you want that next?
All right.
What kind of snack did I get?
I think
Ooh,
what we're gonna do.
I got cupcakes. I swear to God, no matter how clean I try to be. I don't think painting is my forte.
Welcome to my world, Steve. Yet I still try to do it all the time. Apparently, my forte is drinking beer and breaking things.
We all have our gifts.
Yeah. Close up of the operating table.
Now, that should work.
What, the bottom beacon?
Yes, we're going to test it here.
Yes. Oh, I hear all the sounds, Todd. I'm excited.
Ha-ha!
Nice. Does it work? We can't see.
Can't see it very well, but it's
Oh,
there.
there. We see it. I see it. Nice. What are you going to put
Nice.
a
There you go.
little tiny hole with a piece of fiber optic going out the bottom?
Yep.
That's what I thought. You're going to use a lighter to dome it a little?
No, I did. I mix a little white paint with resin, and I make a ball, and I dip it.
Oh, okay.
But I don't need to worry about any of that right now.
Oh, glad it worked. Sorry I let you know. Somehow there was 7 beacons at least. All right.
At least that part is done.
There we go. Oh, this thing heated up a little bit. Huh. What do you know? Okay. So now need to get some epoxy.
Yeah, it won't work.
So you're gonna hold that for 5 minutes?
Yeah, apparently that's what I got to do because the resin didn't stick to it. Even though it's also resin. The problem, yeah, solar resin is not a great glue.
Sticks to plastic, okay.
It sticks
Not great, but it
okay.
sticks okay.
Yeah, that's the thing, not great. This is a
Yeah, I mean, I
casting
wouldn't use it to glue a model together, but
You know what I might go with for this? I might go with
You know they have
black.
UV curing adhesives, right?
I might go with the black cyanacrylate glue and some kicker.
Dave says Google it. It's a new movie similar to Dodgeball back in the day. All right.
Let me get another mixing cup out. Good thing
I don't think
have
I've heard of it.
plethora of these.
What movie?
Lady Ballers.
Oh, no.
A little bit of epoxy. Getting mixed up.
All right. Then we'll just take this little resistor and tuck it back. Don't break, you little bitch. Okay.
Yes.
What are you, Sigourney Weaver and aliens talking to the queen?
And then we'll slide this back up and over.
And then I'm going to throw a little of the extra thick.
That, retape that.
Perfect. And then we'll stick you on there. I think I need to just, crap, I do. I need to hold this on.
Okay, that's done. That's done. Beacon's done. That's done. That's okay. Cool. I can put it back together.
Okay.
You can't get the super glue to hold it in?
Nope. Not yet. Hold on.
Telling you, you're gonna have to use internal strut. What are you trying to do? Are you still working on the gnomes?
Nose?
Gnomes.
Yeah, I'm working on the gnome.
I don't think it's gonna work unless you get some kind of internal structure.
I'm going to fill the elbow when I'm, once I have this arm glued on, I'm gonna fill the elbow with UV resin and hit it with UV
How are you
light.
going to dry it?
Huh?
You're
It's
going to
clear.
fill up the elbow?
I'm going to fill up the elbow. It's clear resin. The light will shine through the clear resin and harden at least enough of it. I don't care if a little bit stays uncured on the inside. It doesn't matter to me. However, I do have a problem. Is I can't reach my beer. Okay, got it.
That is a serious problem to have.
Yeah. Okay. All right, get comfortable, Ian. We got at least 5 minutes here, if not longer, of not moving.
Probably longer.
Yeah, usually. It says 5-minute epoxy. They're full of shit.
Well, it takes it 5 minutes to set. It takes it like 2 hours to cure.
Yeah, I said that in a video recently. It's like 5 minutes for it to get, like, goopy. But what I do is I keep my mixing cup nearby, and I check it, and I try to stir it a little bit with the toothpick. And once it's, like, super sticky and thick and I can barely move the toothpick, then I know the part's set pretty well. Enough that I could... and now the legs are coming apart because I'm putting pressure on the elbow. Okay, I've got to stand her up and hold it.
You got a lot going on right now.
Yeah. This is a serious pain in the ass. Thanks, honey. Thanks for dropping her. Thanks for
Gnomes are never
dropping.
serious. Thanks
for dropping the wifey gnome on her frickin' noggin and breaking her. So I'm just going to stand here. My thumb's not going to move. It's going to look like my camera is frozen in time because this damn epoxy. Oh, my thumb tip's starting to hurt. Hey, Steve, you're old enough. Did they ever make you keep your arms out straight in school and, like, hold books up as a punishment?
No.
Jesus.
I guess that's... Well, my dad told me that story. Oh, my dad's 84. Sorry, Steve. I should ask Buck.
Buck and I are the same age.
Oh, damn. Okay. Guess it's just my dad then.
Just for some reason, Buck wants to be older. If he wants to be the bigger brother, yeah, that's fine with me.
You know, yeah, my dad told me a story when he was in grade school. They told him, you know, the public school in Brooklyn, and they said, okay, take out your pencils and start writing this down. Hand. So what they did was they said, no, put that pencil down, and he put it down, and they tied his left arm behind his back in public school, and said, use your right hand. Because writing lefty was of the devil or something, I guess. I have no idea.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
my teachers didn't like the fact that I was left-handed either.
They were just scared you were smarter than them at that point.
Jesus Christ, you two have like a Pink Floyd song.
Pink Floyd song.
Yeah, with the abuse of the kids in the school.
You can't have your dessert. You can't have your pudding if you don't eat your dinner.
Don't eat your meat.
Your meat.
Yeah.
If you don't eat your meat, how can you have any pudding?
Yeah.
And then in reverse.
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
I'm pretty low in the thick hard, too, apparently.
Have you tried the flexible? Because that's a lot more sticky.
No, I haven't, Todd. I don't think I've even opened that bottle.
You should try it.
Hold on. One moment, please.
That's very sticky because it's designed not to grip and not let go, you know? So
Yeah.
Oh, that's better.
I'm trying to cure this little chunky UV resin here in the elbow to hopefully hold the oil for me, so I don't have to apply so much pressure. Nope, that's not working. Not
Apparently,
cured
Timmy
yet.
likes a little bit more pressure.
Man, my wife really did a job on this lady. Women just don't
So
get
we've
along.
heard about 5 times now.
Oh my God.
We'll hear 10 times.
I have to fill this elbow and repaint the bone and the weathering. I think that might be holding. Nope, not enough.
Why didn't somebody tell me what to me you got to up your pressure?
what are you
What
painting
happened?
with?
Tamaya, why Tamia? Why
Are
somebody?
you
told me-
50-50? Are you 50-50 alcohol?
Well, yeah.
Then 20-something PSI should be plenty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like 22 to 26 PSI is all you need.
Oh, I don't even use that much. If it's thin, I use about 18 to 20.
I just top off the glass jar with Tamiya X28 thinner.
I knew that was coming. I could
That's
almost
it.
predict. You're almost predictable at this point, Ian.
Well, because that's how I learned it. And it works fine for me most of the time, except for the
Oh, you
metallics
thought-
and the clears.
Where'd that go?
The metallics and the clears need a lot more thinning.
The clears are their own little
Special thing.
thing.
Yeah. They really are. Those clears are like friggin' maple syrup. Oh boy. At least my project after the gnomes is easier.
What are you doing after that?
I'm modifying a piece of decoration.
So you're not actually working on any models tonight.
No, I'm just working on accoutrement until I'm done with that, and then I'll break out a model. I got to sand off some filler on the shuttle Tidarium.
They were giving me a complex because I don't do modeling all the time.
Oh, Todd.
Yeah, but your stuff is interesting. He's fixing a garden gnome.
Hey, listen, these are very special garden gnomes.
Why don't you
Okay.
put some lights and sound in them?
Yeah, make it interesting.
Yeah, that would be It would be fun. Okay, I think. Yep. All right.
Ian's like, nope, that's not happening.
Nope. I mean, there's really. I mean, I could have added lights to the female while she was broken in half. I could have drilled out her eye sockets and then snaked some wires down her legs.
And
See, now you're talking.
Yeah,
But then
why
I'd have to break open the husband and do the same, so that he'd
Right.
have lit up eyes.
Oh, why am I
Still not
shooting
seeing the problem.
All right, calm down, everybody.
Oh, I got more of these. Where do you think they are? Here you're rummaging around.
Okay, the epoxy in my mixing cup is getting pretty goopy.
Yep, the epoxy you got to worry about is what's on the dome.
Yeah.
Ow!
She's got a lot of stress cracks from the fall as
Steve,
well.
why are you struggling so much just to paint something?
Well,
Painting is not his forte.
now I'm looking for something.
Yeah, Todd, he said that. Weren't you listening?
Jeez, I don't understand French.
He's from Pennsylvania, Todd.
Pennsylvania Dutch? I don't know.
My grandmother is.
Close enough. I'd say fair game right there. All right, I'm going to put a bunch of CA in the joint of her elbow. There we go. Put that in there. Little zip kicker.
I'm with you, Todd. I'm sick of being sick. All right, now time to pour.
So I'm going to try the flexi resin, huh, Todd?
The hell am I supposed to
I
be
mean, I've
doing?
used it before. It's very flexible. It's designed to be very sticky.
All right,
Same
I'll give it a
shot.
whirl. Let me get out those little extra tips that came. Where are those? There we go.
Oh, I had a funnel. For what? Funnel was in the paint booth? All right, I gotta go all the way over there. All right, hold on.
All right, done with that.
I'll see it. Well, that's another paint airbrush. I don't know where you put it.
All right.
Okay. Oh, maybe I don't need it.
Donnie, I'm going to need your help in a little bit mixing some bone white paint. Actually, I probably
Mixing
just a
some bone white paint.
little. Yeah, maybe some like plain white with a little buff or something for the base white.
Just a little brown. Buff is
probably-
like a real light tan, ain't it?
Yeah.
Ian, are
that
you
would
putting
probably
these
work.
outside?
What happened?
Are these going outside?
Yeah. But they're not out in the weather. They're on our porch covered.
Yeah, because resin doesn't take the frost free. Oh, you're down.
We're in Atlanta. During Halloween, it's like 80 degrees out.
Oh, you put those away? I would keep them out.
No, we put them away after Halloween. We put them out for Oktoberfest, Halloween is what they're for because they're skeleton gnomes with beer steins. You know, they're sort of a limited use holiday decoration. Like, you like skeletons and stuff. You keep them out year round. I get it. If I was going
I
to keep these out
probably
year
would,
round,
too.
when they were brand new, if
We're
I was
pretty
going to
much
keep
the
them out,
Addams family.
I would have used, like a satin semi-gloss Mr. Ultra Clear UV block, clear coat on them.
Well, why didn't you do that when they were brand new?
Because they're not out in the sunlight, A.
Oh, you know what? Alcohol works a lot better.
For what, thinning your paint?
Yeah.
What were you using before? Water?
No, I was using what is that? The X20 to me.
X20A?
Yeah.
That works great. That's all I use usually for thinning the paint. I just use alcohol for cleanup.
Well, see, I have to. If I have my compressor set at 20, I'm only going to get about maybe 15 to 18 at the nozzle because of the length of hose I got on it.
Oh. Yeah, I have my regulator right at my workbench, and then a 10-foot hose off the regulator, and that's it. My actual compressor is about 25, 30 feet away. Okay. All right. That better be enough. Okay, the flexi resin seems to be holding okay.
Todd, what are you using your alcohol? 50-50 or is it?
Yep. I just go for skim milk, but it usually ends up being about 50-50. Consistency of skim milk works perfect.
The alcohol works good for thinning to me a paint to me, unless I'm trying to paint detail, where you're just barely pulling the airbrush trigger back, get just a little bit of paint, and then it tends to dry on the needle.
Also, if you're lactose intolerant, then you want to go with Coffee Mate consistency. Or at least watered down Coffee Mate.
Yeah.
It was low hanging fruit, guys.
That was pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible. But that's what I'm here for, is the cheap jokes. That's all I'm good for, is cheap laughs and repairing friggin' garden gnomes, apparently, according to my wife. She likes dropping them on the floor.
You can always just tell her, no, I'm not fixing it. Fix it yourself.
No, I love these gnomes, Steve. I saw them first. I bought them. And she was just like, honey, I swear to God, you're the most thoughtless husband in the world, but this is the nicest, most thoughtful thing you've ever done for me. So these gnomes mean a lot. Because I'm a complete idiot as a husband. So if I get that kind of praise, forget it. I already looked for replacement gnomes. Can't find them.
Oh, the alcohol is much better.
Oh my God. Hey, Donnie, this like curing putty cures so fast it's not even funny.
Oh, really?
It's not funny. It's not funny, putty?
It cures so fast and super duper hard.
I think I asked this before.
Yes.
Now I'm starting to hear an echo.
Is that me?
That's probably Todd.
No. I'm telling you, I heard that if you use Pledge, your paint's dry rock hard.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because it's echoing when Steve talks, too.
Is it?
Hang on. Hang on. One moment,
please. Any tech.
There, is that better?
I think so.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, I don't hear no echo now.
Hello?
Nope. Yeah, all gone.
Bueller?
Yeah.
Bueller? Anyone?
Bueller.
We're
Anyone?
good, Todd. Todd, we're good. You put your headphones on, I assume?
I did. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Well, there was no echo for a long time, and then all of a sudden it just started echoing.
Yeah, it just started.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because StreamYard says my mic disconnected, and then when I reconnected it, apparently that's when it started doing it. I don't know.
Maybe it like
Oh,
turned off
really?
the noise cancellation.
Yep. I don't know. Now it says it's on, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm not going to fight it.
I really like this UV putty. The more I use it, the more I like it.
That's the same kind that Phil uses, ain't it?
Yeah, the frozen Madworks. You can only get it from New Type, of course, because I hate buying from them, but they're the only ones that carry some things.
Well,
Why do you hate it so much?
I've only
sold
bought
me-
from them once, but
Well, they
I've
sold
had
me
no
a
problem.
Madworks airbrush that the needle, not the needle, the nozzle just friggin' self-destructed on me, and the parts are permanently out of stock to repair the nozzle. Like, I was gonna pay for a whole new needle nozzle set, and it was just permanently out of stock, and I emailed them, and I called them, and they're like, yeah, sorry, can't get them. I said, so you're shilling
Well,
these
that's not-
cheap Chinese airbrushes, and you can't get parts? Yeah, apparently not. And then they've done some other things that I wasn't.
well, not being able to get parts is not their fault. That's the company that made the airbrushes fault.
No, but they should have. They really pushed them, and this company was clearly just. It's like what's that thing that Barbados is pushing always now? The gallery airbrushes. It's just
Yeah.
another.
Well, did you see he's got his own now?
Yeah, he's got his
Yeah.
own signature airbrush from them. It's just another stupid Madworks. If anybody falls for that, they're really asking for trouble. He's just going for the money now, which is sad.
Interstellar just reviewed some kind of airbrush. It looks really nice. And it's
That's
really
the gallery airbrush.
Yeah,
Looking nice is one thing. Being supportable is another.
Yeah, there's been all kinds of YouTubers reviewing those gallery airbrushes.
Oh yeah, they're pushing hard. They're paying everybody $1,500 to $2,500 to review the airbrush.
Well, I don't think
Really?
Interstellar does that.
It's a joke.
Where did you get that from? What?
I have some knowledge of it. Not saying they offered me money to review an airbrush,
Because they didn't.
because
Yeah.
they didn't. But some other YouTubers with a little more integrity. There is a forum on YouTube for creators, yeah. But the thing is, like, even if you got a master airbrush off Amazon, which is cheap Chinese airbrush 101, master airbrush, you can get parts for them for years. I was able to buy
Well, you
parts
can-
for like a 6-year-old master airbrush on Amazon, no problem. Gallery, nothing. Madworks, nothing. Just wait. Give Gallery a year. You're not gonna be able to get parts. I don't trust them.
Everybody mark their calendar.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, like with the Tamiya, which are made by Iwata, and the Iwatas obviously, and the better brands like Grex, the Mr. Hobby, the Krios, you can get parts. It might be a little tricky to find them, but you can get them. But like, I'm not jumping on any of those new startup airbrush companies anytime soon. No, thank you.
Come on, work with me. Come on. Can't get the lid off the bottle. Anybody got advice?
Hold on.
What are you doing?
I can't get a lid off a bottle. Anybody got any advice?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Buck ain't
vice
here.
grips.
Buck
Vice
ain't
grips.
here. Get 2 pairs.
2 pair of pliers.
Yeah. Get 2 pairs of Knipex Cobras in alternating directions.
Yeah.
And if you can't get the jar off after that because the paint's all over your lap and there's still glass threads in the jar lid, you just need to go back to the hobby shop and buy another jar of paint.
Which hobby shop? I mean, since you're name dropping like crazy, I mean, I say vice grips, and you're like, oh, the Nipix 2510s.
Yeah, the
No, no,
Jesus
no.
fingers or whatever the hell they are.
No,
Yeah.
you got to get the
Jesus
go
fingers.
hop back on
Jesus.
your
Jesus fingers.
Jesus fingers. That's a good one.
That's too good. That's a good
better
one,
than-
Steve.
You go back to what did you say before? AAA Hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, your local place. Just be like,
No, that's kind of the outlet store for Mega Hobby.
oh, it's a Mega Hobby outlet.
Well,
I had no idea.
Fucker. Son of a bitch.
Oh, there
Oh
we
my
go.
God. What is going on over there, Steve?
I have no idea.
No, I just turned my
Doesn't sound like anything good.
airbrush into, I'm now on the poop. I'm blessing everybody with the paint.
Blessing everybody with the paint.
Now, what were we talking about?
I don't know. You can't open the paint jar. People
Oh,
telling me to name drop Andy's Hobby
what it
headquarters.
What is it? Stevens International opened up in Old Kitty City years ago, and they're basically kind of like Mega Hobby, but they're 2 different businesses, but they're all under one umbrella.
Oh, okay. I had no idea.
I really wish you sold these things with paint caps for your airbrush.
What do you mean paint caps?
Yeah, I'm being facetious. 'Cause I wouldn't be spilling paint all over the place if I just put the little metal cap on.
Why don't you? Are you using a pipette to take the paint out of the jar,
Yes, I am.
and you're still spilling paint?
Well, yeah, because I'm
Yeah,
whipping
because he doesn't have the cap on.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't have the cap on your paint cup.
and I'm moving the airbrush around like a lightsaber. So
put the cap on it, man.
I got to get up, go to the other side of the room, find
That's
it.
too much. Oh, that's too
Oh
much.
God, you got to find the cap.
Ask Katrina to help.
You know how I find my cap, Steve? I keep it on the damn airbrush.
I tried to airbrush one time without the cap, and that's all it took.
Yeah, I mean,
What
I
cap are
airbrush
you
without
talking about? Are you talking about the crown up front?
the cap.
Oh, the
right
cap
here.
that goes on the paint cup.
The cup.
Oh, I don't even use that.
I do.
Well,
I use
usually I
mine-
don't have it thinned down so much so it doesn't slop around like it's doing.
We're usually spraying Elmer's glue, apparently.
Well, again, like I said, I'm whipping this thing around. Like I'm under a schedule or something. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Why are you in such a rush, man?
I don't know. I think it's October all over again.
All right, well, this
Slow
is
down.
about as fixed as she's going to get, besides some touch-ups.
Oh, I forgot to recenter my camera. Why didn't you guys say nothing?
Todd, what?
Why didn't you say
Hey, Todd,
something?
recenter your camera.
Yeah, Todd,
You
totally.
shut your pie hole.
You recenter that camera. We're tired of your
Sorry,
vagrancy.
I was looking at my mini, not at your camera.
Yeah, I'm staring at the ankles of a skeleton bride.
And what are you doing, gluing them up?
Yeah, I'm just putting some resin around
It's really easy to get to. You know that?
on the outside to just kind of strengthen them a little. She got Tanya Hardinged by my wife. How dare you beat me?
No,
If
it
you
wasn't
can't
because
beat
she
'em-
beat her. She kneecapped her before she competed.
Yeah, If you can't
So
beat
that she
them,
couldn't beat her.
break their knees. Like, I guarantee you my wife's cuter than this garden gnome, but she still felt the need. She felt threatened somehow. And this is more of this UV resin putty than I will ever use on any other model kit, probably.
Maybe she was just trying to get in to do something other than play with his little spaceships.
I guess. I don't know. I'm just slather a bunch more resin on here. Not much else I can do.
Well, I mean, she's married to you, so she has to be incredibly patient.
You have no idea, Todd.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Sainthood.
I mean, she has her own quirks about her that I have to deal with, so it's... Well, I wouldn't call it a two-way
Well, everybody does, but maybe some more than others.
Are you saying you're even?
No, I'm more annoying than she is, but not by much. There we go. Donnie, this putty cures almost instantly with this stupid SolarRes flashlight. It's insane.
Well, I don't have a
fast it
$50
cures.
flashlight.
I think it's a...
How much is it? I mean, you're going to say it.
I don't know. I thought it was like $62.95. It was very expensive, but
Most
it
people
came
go
with,
about $63. You come right out with the.
it came with 2 batteries and the charger, which is nice. And I mean, how much is an 18650 sell on eBay these days for a good
For
one?
what I paid for my UV flashlight, I could buy a case of batteries and still have about $20 left.
I don't know.
There's a free one outside.
The sun's down right now, Steve. There we go. All right. All right, little Miss Gnomi. You know what? I don't even know if I need to paint you up that much.
Gnomi? Man, they used to make some cool video games.
All right. It's probably about as fixed as she's going to get on this workbench. I'm going to mix up a tiny bit of paint.
You got to go to a different workbench now?
Yeah, she's got to go to a real modeler to get properly fixed, but I'm going to take... Oh, that was nice.
Zoom tight.
A little bit of paint. Where are my damn pipettes? There they are.
Sounds like a backup group.
Ian and the pipettes. One blows a lot of air and the other one, well, blows a lot of air.
I can't airbrush her. I'm just gonna...
I'm really getting excited about this art show.
Well, that's
I
good.
think that's going to look cool when you get it done.
Did you prime the white, or you just paint it right over the black?
No,
Or right over the white?
That's what I did last time. I
Gotcha.
primed it with a gloss black primer.
You almost don't need to paint this, but I'll try anyway.
The only problem using the gloss black primer was it's kind of hard sometimes to tell what I painted and haven't painted. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Premature.
I really need to buy the bigger set of these speed paints.
You like the speed paint, do you?
I do.
What are they? Speed paint?
What is that?
These.
No, but I mean, what are they for? Are they designed for airbrushing? Designed for hand painting and fast? Or, like, what's the story?
You can use them for both. But, like... Oh, crap. Like that. See the shading and the highlights?
Okay.
Oh.
That's one coat of paint.
What? Why does it do that? What makes it so special?
It's just the way the paint flows into the recesses and stuff. Come on, focus.
It's almost like a really thick panel liner.
Kinda, yeah.
That's kind of a good way to describe it, I think. It's like
Yeah, if
super
you
thick
got a
panel
lot of
liner.
minis to paint and you're not going for like, you know, competition quality paint job, that's just a good way to...
Are you saying it's the paint? It's the paint that makes you look so good?
In this scenario,
Sometimes.
Find that hard to believe.
speed paints really are weird how well they work, though.
They are.
They're like creepy good. It's like,
Yeah,
who the hell
I
invented
bought
this?
some of the Citadel contrast paints, which are supposed to be the same thing. They're
Probably
not.
not as good. Citadel's kind of
They're
a
not.
lot of hype. I'm not a big fan of Citadel. I don't like their business model either. They're kind of jackasses.
I absolutely hate Citadel.
There you go, Donnie. Okay, I'm not the only one. And my buddy who's a big Warhammer guy, he despises Citadel.
There's a lot of people that swear by Citadel, but I cannot stand their paint.
That's called Nut Swingers. Something to the effect. Okay, I have to say, I can't not highly recommend this frozen light curing putty. It's awesome.
Talking about it like that.
Everybody should buy it. You'll find something to use it for.
Tell us again how fast it is.
It's lightning fast. It's you don't even, if you hit it with the UV light for like 2 seconds, you can't move it anymore.
It's almost as quick as Ian in the bedroom.
It's the only thing in the world that is.
Well, these pants are ruined.
Excuse me? Oh my god.
That
Did
was
you just-
perfect timing.
Did you just spray painted your pants?
No, I dropped a wad of black paint all over them.
Oh, join the Tamiya Paint All Over Your Pants Club then, Steve. I've got a pair upstairs that I've relegated to yard work.
It'll fit my fat ass.
Maybe you should find that cap for the airbrush cup.
Yeah, well, this is the last time I ever do this shit.
Why are you having such a hard time painting? Why is painting so evil for you?
It was fine the other week. I was enjoying it, but tonight, I don't know.
He's having
You
a
need-
Todd night.
No, he needs to slow down. You're out of control, Steve.
Well, yeah, that's it. Well, I'm out of paint too, so
Already?
yeah. They only give you these, little tiny bottles, and you don't even fill them all the way.
What'd you get, 10 milliliters or 23 milliliters?
10 mil.
Yeah, you're going to need
Those-
like 20
oh,
of those.
The baby bottles.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't
those
have
are
the
the
larger
minis.
one.
They do go quick.
Yeah, just go on eBay and order like 10 bottles of the 23 mil. because you're painting a gigantic, almost half-scale R2. Like, you're going to need a lot of paint.
Yeah, I know. That's why I only got a couple just to see how far I got and whether it was the right thing I wanted.
Didn't get very far, did you?
No,
And you didn't buy any copper.
Well,
I didn't
Steve,
buy any copper.
it would help if you weren't
Thanks for bringing
splashing
that
the
up.
paint all over your workbench and your pants. Some of it would have made it onto the model.
Yeah, think about all that paint you wasted throwing it on the floor.
Yeah, all over the place.
I'm so happy to not be the only person who screwed up tonight. Okay. Well, that's good enough. What do you think,
You know
Donnie?
what it is? I had to work all week. I think that's what's throwing me off.
Looks good.
It's okay, right? The legs, acceptable. And these are going to be sitting on the floor of our porch. You know, you're going to walk up to the front door, and they're going to be greeting you for Halloween, saying, hey, come on in, have a beer with some creepy people.
Kenneth's here. Hi, Kenneth.
Hey, Kenneth, how's it going?
What's up, Kenneth?
I'm always happy to be an amazing and incredible role model for you. And Donnie as well. And Todd and Steve are awesome and amazing people.
No, he said is awesome and amazing people.
Whatever, close enough. We'll take it.
Take what you could get.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you get off of work? Or are you still working, Kenneth?
Still at the coal mine, lobster factory, wherever the hell it is.
Doesn't he work at like a transmission factory or something?
I have no idea. I just said
He's
lobster
probably
factory.
making your transmissions.
No, ours are made here in Tennessee.
Well, let me text the wife a picture of her repaired gnomes.
Oops.
God forbid she's watching the live stream right now. I highly doubt it, though.
Could be your worst nightmare.
It could be, indeed. She'd be like, what did you buy on Amazon tonight? I didn't buy anything yet. I was shopping for another bottle of Solar Res, but...
All right, you ready?
Oh, that's not as bad as I did, Steve. You saw the other week when I exploded that paint bottle in my lap?
That's nothing.
That's not bad.
Steve, you're fine.
wash
It
out.
just look, Steve, it looks like you just shook once, not twice, after going to the bathroom. That's all.
Well,
What am I?
when you
Vulcan?
put the washing detergent in the washer, just throw in a little alcohol and it'll come right out.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
Just put a flash on, yeah. Now let's start this hideous process. God, I sound like Ian tonight.
All right. Another seat complete. Nice custom PMD badge.
The seats look nice, Todd. I like them.
Nice.
I guess this is supposed to be gray or tan, like this part, and this part is stays
Oh,
black.
the plastic trim.
Yeah, and I care so little
Who
about
knows?
that
Who
that I'm not
cares?
going to paint that.
What about the center console, like the center armrest lid? Some people got tan, some people got black.
That is true.
It's supposed to be black, right?
It is
not
supposed to be
tan?
black. Mine was black, so
Okay,
I
so you
must
got
got a
lucky.
later version. Yes, I got
Yeah.
the updated version.
Yeah, that one I would probably paint because it's right there in the center console.
Yeah.
It's like very noticeable. All right. These two gnomes are going to go back on top of the basement fridge where they're safe until next October.
Or stream.
Nope, not touching them. Okay, you sit up there. She has a
Unless they
she
fall
has-
off again.
She has about 10 months to cure.
Probably screwing with. I'm just going to come down tonight and knock them off the.
This little puppy's so adorable, isn't he?
Well, you got to remember, anything that comes on an SD card is absolutely modeled and sliced to perfection.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. I'm like, an Ender 3 did this? You got to be kidding me. It's insanity.
A lot of people signed up
This-
for Wayne's new moneymaker, huh?
Oh, his what? Oh, his membership?
Yeah.
Did you sign up?
Yeah.
What, $1.99 a month or something?
Yeah, but did you see that email? He says you don't need to do both if you don't want to. I'm like, oh, I can cancel my Patreon then.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
what I'm doing.
You're
Well,
canceling
give
your
you the same
Patreon?
benefit.
I mean, if the membership is going to give you the same stuff you get on Patreon, then
Yeah,
what's the
why?
point?
Exactly.
Well, the membership's twice the price of the Patreon, though.
No, they're both $1.99.
Oh, okay.
There's different tiers, just like Patreon.
Oh hell! Did I forget?
Oh, hell.
I think I might have forgot to take a final picture. Did I forget this shit?
That's how some of the best Todd quotes start.
I did. All right. Well, is this going to be a reverse picture of the last seat? Whoops.
I need to get some cock tips. No,
Cock
that's
tips?
not
What?
right.
What did you say?
Q-tips.
You heard him.
He said cock tips, right?
You did.
Yes, I did, yes.
What's wrong with that?
I have a problem.
Every one of us has a cock tip.
I wasn't prepared. That's all.
We're all adults
Evidently
there.
He doesn't. He needs to get some.
No,
Speak for yourself, Todd.
when I get tired, I have a tendency to use the wrong words.
I'm just glad you're here painting the R2. Okay.
I was really looking forward to seeing that R2 start getting some black paint down.
And so was I.
Well,
Does that mean you're done?
you didn't buy enough paint, Todd. Haven't we determined this yet?
How many bottles of paint did you buy?
2.
2 10 mils? You're not getting anything done with that.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to see if they worked first, and I knew I could get bigger bottles somewhere.
Ah, okay.
The bigger bottles are getting harder and harder to find.
They're plentiful at Hobbytown USA and Amazon and eBay.
It's almost at the point where if you just buy that in a spray can.
Well,
Well-
I was actually thinking going the rattle can method when I was looking at the Tamiya paint.
Hey, Steve, you know a good place to go for Tamiya paint that's a reasonable price and decent shipping is Burbank Hobbies online.
I bought a lot
Burbank.
of stuff from them.
Yeah, Burbank House of Hobbies. They usually have pretty good stock on Tamiya paint. USA Gundam Store, not so much, even though they have 15% off right now. But
They always have 15% off.
it's like every other month. I know. It's not quite as
No,
frequent
it's like
as...
every other day.
No, you're talking Hobby
Yeah.
Lobby now.
No, I bought like 2 jars of paint or something like that from them, and I get an email like every other day. Hey, 15% off sale.
That's powering that. Am I out of USB adapters down here? Jesus. Need another USB charger.
Oh, did I do this again? Seriously?
Sounds like a personal problem there.
Come on, you. Yep.
That one's done. Keep rocking and rolling.
Huh.
This is 2. Starting on the back seat, he assembles differentials from a mate. Oh, interesting. For Mercedes.
Oh.
I knew he said one time before that he did transmissions or something like that.
I'm just gonna have to unplug my flux capacitor for a minute here.
No, not the flux capacitor.
Oh, yep, sorry. My next project for the evening. Where is it? Where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is.
It's over there.
Yeah.
Where's Buck when you need him?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, Buck wasn't here, so I had to jump in.
We appreciate it. Thanks, Donnie.
Not a problem.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
I talked to Titan.
Oh, and
I said, hey, oh no, is my card full? Oh, no, card full. Hold please. Gotta go empty off this card.
Here's my next project.
Or at least go get my other card. Hold please.
Hold, please. Man, Todd asks to hold and he doesn't even provide hold music. Jeez.
Let me turn off my overhead lights. This is my Ghostbuster sign. USB.
How come that's never on this? How come that's never on the stream?
It's on when I do Ghostbusters stuff. But it is like off, on, off, on. It like barely lights up. It's very dimly lit. And it's got basically
Time
some
for an
really-
upgrade.
Yeah, it needs an upgrade. It's come on. There we go. It's got this. That's it.
That's lame.
Yeah, very
8
lame.
LEDs.
How much you pay
Yeah.
for that?
Time for
I
Too
don't know,
much.
probably $30 or something. I don't know. But it's not.
time
it's
for some
not-
LED strip.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I got a bunch of this 5-volt white LED cob strip. Because this thing's powered by USB, so
Why not?
why the hell not? So we're going to put a whole bunch of cob strip in this sucker and really, really light her up.
You don't really even need cob strip in that. I just used regular LED tape.
I wanted it diffused.
Yeah, but if you put it around the outside edges facing toward the middle, it'll be diffused.
Yeah, I was thinking of that. The inside comes in a little far. It comes into about here. So I have to put it in there. Yeah, that's what I might do, is the cob strip there. And then there's this little LED in the hand that I've got to power. Forget what voltage that thing runs at. Obviously 5 volts, 4.5, whatever.
Anyway, so I was talking to Titan, and I said, you know, if you get a wild hair and you want to ship us that 1/2 scale you're making,
Oh, to Wonderfest? Yeah.
we'll shut off at Wonderfest. And he goes, you know how many boxes this will take?
yeah.
Well,
He thinks
Yeah.
that thing is going to go for $5,000 because it's just of how much resin and all the. Because obviously, when you get that big, you have a lot more opportunity to add moving parts and all sorts of stuff, right? Not just like
Sure.
sound. And he's like, he goes, but don't you guys worry? He goes, I'm gonna throw in some extra stuff for you guys. I'm like, oh.
Oh, okay.
I said, okay.
you know, sounds nice. So let me get a.
That thing does look freaking cool.
It's pretty
huge.
sick. The 1/2 scale.
Yeah, it's huge.
Well, you bought a 1/3, right?
Yeah.
Ordered.
Ordered, bought. It's just a matter of perspective.
Close enough, right? Yeah.
There is no way that's going in there.
That's what she said. Ba-dum-bum.
Knock,
Who's
knock.
there? Okay. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's lame. Oh, I'm not going to use a battery pack on this thing anymore. Goodbye.
Why is that?
Because I'm not. We got these guys. Just gonna cut you right there. Oh, made contact for a second. Didn't realize there was still voltage in there. Okay. Hopefully we're still charging. Yep, still good. All right. So these strips are done. So we've got negative. I'm just going to tie the negatives together, and then we could tie negative and the positive to that, and then wires to there. Yeah, that'll work.
Ooh.
That was it? All right. All right, Knight Rider's done for this month.
That was quick.
Yeah, I don't want to get too carried away because, I mean, I have the next box, but I have so many other things that need to be built too. I just don't like it. I'm trying to catch up. I do need to take a picture of my Knight Rider car they sent me though. Free gift. They said I wouldn't be getting any free gifts.
Oh, look at that. Is that 1/43rd scale?
That's cute.
That looks nice, actually.
Doors open? No. T-tops open? No.
No, it's just a little 1/43rd scale die-cast. Like, it's just a bigger Hot Wheels car, but nicer.
Yeah, there's nothing on the dash. There's no decals. It's just black. They did put a license plate on it. They painted the nose just red. I guess it's all right, you know.
It's got the fog lights.
It's got the fog lights.
Wheels.
The bowling balls look a little small, but that's just me. It's all right. I mean, it's just, you know, it's a free gift.
Looks great for what it is.
Yeah.
You
For
it's a
free.
gift.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to tie these negative legs together. Then we'll that one right there.
Does anybody want this? I have no need for this.
What? Todd doesn't want the tiny kit?
I'll take it, Todd.
Just because it's free?
If it's free,
No,
it's
because
free.
I like Kit. and it's little. I could put it in my office at work. Or if one of the viewers wants it, they get first grab. If no one else wants it.
Our first giveaway.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, let's see if somebody wants it. Then you have to send your home address to Todd, and he'll know where you live. FYI.
Mm-hmm.
Not a big worry there, though.
All right.
like me.
After Kit, what's up after Kit? Let's see. It has got to be. It's got to be Eleanor. No,
Oh, we haven't
after Kit, it's more Enterprise.
Is it?
Yeah. I suppose I can do some resin windows or something. Then Iron Man, then Optimus Prime, then Eleanor. Oh boy, I'm so far behind.
Well, that happens.
I'm gonna do more Enterprise. Ugh. Let me see. Let's see what's in 91, 94.
Yeah, Todd, maybe you should work on something other than the Enterprise.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm feeling that might be a bit detrimental to your mental health.
I just, you know what? I've been just. Let me see if I do any work.
You're trying to catch up with everything I know.
I resined that already.
But
resined that already.
Oh, son of a fudge wit. Okay.
I don't do any of that. I don't do any of that. That's already resined. That's easy. That's easy. I don't do any of that. That's easy. Put the other slot thing. That's it. That's it. I can do all that. That's super easy. Going back to the Enterprise. Let's get that done. Screw boxes.
I did buy a big bottle of gunmetal though. I think I might do on Sunday. I think I might start my Battlestar Galactica blaster.
What is that? What are you doing?
That I got at Wonderfest last year. The Battlestar Galactica blaster.
Oh, I want to see it. How come I didn't see this?
You did
showed it to us at Wonderfest.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't have anything to do with Ian, so you didn't pay attention to it.
No, it's the other way around.
Yeah. I can go get it.
Let's see it. Show it off to everybody else that
Then
didn't see it.
How come you don't remember it, Todd?
I don't remember it.
He got the resin model.
I believe you.
It was at the table across from.
I am asking him, so he will show everybody that's watching.
It was at the row behind the row where Donnie got his Tidarium shuttle, I think, right, Donnie?
Yeah, because that makes sense to everybody watching.
I don't remember.
I remember.
I remember.
Life.
You remember?
I have 0 life. All right.
I have 0 life too, but I don't remember.
Fair enough. A little bit of wire.
Back to the blue.
Little bits of wire here. Don't care how much wire I have in this thing.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Black on black. Should have left the paper out. Oh, well, yeah. When are you going to start working on that? You're just going to do paint work.
Yeah. First, I think I'll prime it. Probably a gray, and then I
don't know. It's got a lot of metallic on it, don't it?
Yeah. Well, I figured that I was going to do a gunmetal. I think I'm just going to live in the universe, or play in it, not live in it. I just like gunmetal. I got this, and what else did I get? Oh, the golden flute from HR Puff and stuff.
Yeah. But if you're going to do metallic on it, I'd prime it with that gloss black that you got.
That's what I was... All right, Donnie, I'll listen to you. I was going to use that. I got to dip this in alcohol, get all the residue off of it.
That's nice.
Then
I love all the TOS Battlestar Galactica stuff, but man,
Yeah.
it's getting expensive.
You don't want to make a holster for it. All right, what can I do now? What time is it anyway?
Okay.
9:47 here anyway.
Oh, wait.
I don't know what time it is there.
It is 10:47.
I just realized that I have to build both enterprises. I can't just do one.
I thought you were going to work on the Eleanor.
I should do the Eleanor, but I've already started this, so.
You get less angry.
Nah, I've already done the prep work, so this part should be easy.
Famous last words, but okay. We're along for the
And-
ride, Todd.
I have to build the stock one, so. Let's see.
Oh, that's right. Todd's building stock and model remodel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Todd's got a double death wish.
Yeah, but just building it stock's not that bad, is it?
Nah.
No, stock's pretty easy. Unless you're trying to modify everything. I'm taking like the middle road. I'm gonna fix the lighting that shouldn't blink, and the lighting that isn't there that should blink, and that's pretty much it. And then the cells, doing all Todd's little 3mm breathing LEDs. I just got those in. And some LED strip in the nacelles, and I think I'm probably going to do the most modification in the nacelles.
Oh, Kenneth is one of you, Donnie. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Oh,
Kenneth.
wait.
Well, no, Donnie's paint. Kenneth is mechanical. That's about the only part in a Mercedes that doesn't break that I've heard of.
Did Steve just put us
Yeah.
on a piss off screen?
He's on like a screensaver screen.
Evidently.
He's just
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think you want to watch me gnawing on a cupcake. So
he's
I want
changing
a
it.
cupcake.
No, Steve's changing his pants. That's his wardrobe wallpaper. I'm in the dressing room right now. Sorry.
No, I worked in trim for 25 years before I went to paint, so
Well, that's trim. It's not differentials.
same idea. Parts come down the line and you bolt other parts to them.
Fair enough.
oh, that was good.
Oh, that was a good cupcake.
Tasty cake.
Ooh. We can't get those in Atlanta, Steve.
I know. Why do you think we're not moving? Can't get a good hoagie, cheesesteak, pizza.
No, I just made a cheesesteak the other day at home. And we have good pizza, Steve. It's just kind of, you got to hunt for it a little. You got to know somebody.
The pizza shouldn't be a quarry. You know. All right, I think I'm done for the night.
Steve's had enough.
Steve's
I
done?
think I need.
He's got to go wash his pants.
I think I need a timeout.
Time out. Hey, Steve, if you could send me your little slicer profiles
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
for Kira, I would greatly appreciate it.
The best way to do it is to send you a 3MF file. So you're going to open it up, and there's going to be an object in there, but it'll have all the settings.
Okay.
And then you can just delete the object and.
Well, yeah, whatever. I mean, there was some place online I found like Kira profiles. You just said import profile.
I'm pretty sure. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, I'm pretty sure I'm using whatever. Excuse me again. Got the hiccup. I'm sure I'm pretty using the Cure setup for the Ender 3 Pro. The only thing I might have done is up the speed on the retraction, the distance on the traction.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was looking for. Was
Yeah, to reduce
those little
stringing.
settings. Yeah.
And I think this weekend, Peach pie?
Peach
Oh.
pie. Randomly, peach pie?
Squirrel.
What, you got peach pie too?
Squirrel!
No.
Squirrel!
We have little paper bowls in here to put parts in. She came in like she had a snack of some sort.
What do you got? What do you got?
She was like, "Oh, food? Oh, just parts."
I'm
Yeah.
working on my bridge.
What? Oh! I was just I didn't think you had one.
There's
You mean
nothing
the?
on the bridge.
Steve's talking and he goes, peach pie? Oh,
Yes, I want peach pie.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Future.
Yes, honey. Yes, dear. Peach pie.
We have this barbecue place by us that has some amazing peach cobbler. Ugh, so good.
There's
I
a
like
chain.
the cobbler part of the peach cobbler, but not the peach.
Well, they have to be really cooked. I like them nice and soft. I don't.
Oh yeah, no, and they sell it by the quart, so it's not like you're eating the cobbler. They just literally just scoop it into a bowl.
Gotta go to the Peach Festival.
Yeah, we up around here we have the Peach Festival, the Apple Festival,
Strawberry Festival.
and the Strawberry Festival.
Wow,
He's got all the festivals of diabetes up there.
Mm-hmm.
no kidding.
There's Blueberry Festival. Considering
Yeah,
There's another one.
number one state for blueberries, and there's nothing.
Yeah.
Well, they had the whole blueberry week down there. Or is that
Oh,
cranberry? No, blueberry. Yeah,
Cranberries, blueberries.
Cranberry
yeah.
pies.
Cranberries were number one, or Jersey is rather for cranberries.
Are we thinking Vermont? I thought cranberries were further north.
Nope, New Jersey's the number one. Ocean Spray's got a place down here even.
Well, that's why they have cranberry, New Jersey, I suppose.
No, that's in North Jersey. The cranberry bogs are in South Jersey.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I just remember seeing that on a map somewhere or on a highway exit when I lived there.
L209.
Stupid cranberry.
L209.
Yeah, that's North Jersey. That. Yeah.
About an hour and a half from where the bogs are. Anyway.
I'm empty.
This is the best part.
I'll yeah.
This is the best part of doing the modified build. Take these, put those away. Take these, put those away. Take these, put those away. Don't need any of those things.
Yeah, well,
Where's Donnie?
Donnie's muted.
Why is Donnie muted?
Sorry, I had to take an old man break.
Seriously, dude?
What?
Oh no, not you. I was talking to Steve.
Is it time for Wonderfest yet?
is it peach cobbler time yet?
I want peach cobbler.
Of course you do.
I'll have to
Okay.
bring some Sam. Sam's Club has great pies.
I have one of their pumpkin pies in the fridge. I'm gonna have to eat that instead.
Oh, you got one? Oh God, their pumpkin pie is delicious with some
Yeah.
cool whip. Yeah, you need
Yep.
some Cool Whip. Yeah.
Cool whip. Yes.
Whip.
Why are you saying it like that? Mm.
Brian, why are you saying it like that? What do you mean?
Cool Wheaton. Mm.
Quill Wheaton.
It wasn't Brian that was saying it that way.
No,
it was
it was
Stewie.
Stewie.
Stewie. Yeah.
Why are you saying it like that? What do you mean?
Mm.
So you have this
Uh-huh.
and you spray over there. I'm just curious.
You're just gonna come in here and shit all over the stream. You can go back to your office.
Yeah, she saw your pants, huh?
She doesn't know about the pants yet. Shh.
Oh, damn it.
I don't care. I didn't mind.
Man, you let the cat out of the bag now, Ian.
You know, the difference is if Steve needs a new pair of pants, it only takes him about 8 minutes at the shopping mall to buy them and leave. He has a route.
Yeah, who goes to a mall?
I don't know. If you have to, though, gotta have a plan.
See, we go to the mall for time after time,
Yeah.
and the Lego store.
And what?
The Lego store.
In the Lego store.
And Wilson Sonoma.
Oh,
Williams Sonoma?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
What the hell's Wilson Sonoma?
Because I was combining two stores.
Wilson Leather.
Yeah.
Well, the important one, Cinnabon.
Oh God, yes. Oh my God. Yeah. My parents got no peace if we didn't stop at Cinnabon.
Well, actually, we have something better than Cinnabon, but we got the Amish market.
Yeah.
They make some cinnamon buns that are better than Cinnabon.
My God. Better than Cinnabon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Skull says
could-
Wisconsin is the #1 cranberry producing state.
Oh, there we go. I thought it was somewhere up north. I just didn't know if it was east or west. Hey, Steve, could you bring some of those Amish Cinnabuns to Wonderfest, possibly?
Yeah.
I'm very curious now. Like, you know, they sound really good. Like, really good.
Travel with Cinnabon.
I mean,
Cinnamon rolls.
they have the thick, yummy, creamy, cheesy, sugary frosting on them, I'm assuming.
Yep. I'll make sure it's nice and creamy for you.
Oh, I love extra cream in my mouth.
Jesus.
Nothing I love better than a big spooge of Amish creamy Cinnabon jizz in my. Oh yeah, give me the schmoo. I love the schmoo.
Be like that janitor at that school. Remember the
course.
janitor at that school? Where was that? I was in New Jersey. It was
Oh,
in
yeah, that-
Pennsylvania.
Oh, I
New
can't even
Jersey,
remember.
It was either Jersey or Penn. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it happened while I was living there. It was yeah.
No.
No, this is just the month.
Month ago or
a
so
couple-
ago.
Yeah, month
Oh,
ago.
again?
Yeah, he was wiping the
There-
bread with all over his body.
Oh no, there was an incident like probably there was probably an incident like 8 years ago where there was a janitor doing something pretty horrible.
No, this was some
In Jersey.
kid that was just.
Oh,
not
that's just
working
Jersey
hard.
then. Just Jersey's. There's just a bunch of depraved weirdos there.
I think it
That's
was
all.
Jersey or Pennsylvania. It was recent though.
They're both just as weird.
Then why'd you leave?
Because I was cold. I wanted to be with the warmer weirdos.
Don't. I know what you're doing. Don't. I
Do
know
it.
Don't. Just leave it.
What am I, the puppy?
I'll treat you like a puppy. Leave it.
Put it down.
We got to bring her in for the stream one night.
No.
Oh, she'd love to be on camera.
She will take this place out in one swoop.
That sounded ominous. Have you got a destructive puppy on your hands?
Yeah. It's not on purpose.
No, it's just
She's a bull in a china shop.
That's kind of what I meant.
Yeah. Very fightable. She could put a little paws right up here.
It's kind of what I was thinking.
Or bring the high chair in and I can do a stream of butters.
yeah. There you go. Screaming like she was in the hospital yesterday.
Oh, excuse me.
Anyway, I'm tired. I'm going home.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think I'm going to go home too.
Oh, it's because this fucking skeleton is all bent to hell. Woo!
Hey,
Woo!
Ian, you went somewhere.
Not
Whoa,
bent.
That's bright.
What
That's much
skeleton?
brighter.
The one you just fixed?
A hammer fixed it. Now I had a piece of skeleton that was like all bowed out. Pushing up
Oh,
on
that
this-
was you. I thought Ian was talking about it.
No, it's this piece of frame right here was all bowed out, like pulled up on. It's all right now. I just tapped it down. It's all good.
I think we're done with the side.
No, I was just asking. I wasn't picking on him.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't. I thought Ian was talking about his nose.
Oh, his nose.
What do you think I said?
My
His
nose.
nose? No, I wouldn't talk about his nose. He might be sensitive about that.
Yeah, it could be. My nose is pretty nice. I have a pretty handsome schnoz, but no, Katrina, totally the gnome.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Yeah.
choose what you any of those words you want.
Yeah, gnomes. Oh Lord. Okay. All right. I guess we're going in.
You fixed the chip. So what did you do? You painted what, 2 parts?
Yeah, and that was about it. Not I painted more than 2
Where's
parts,
the
but
bottle that you bought?
Steve needs like an extra 3 liters of paint.
What did you? Wait a minute. Did you thin it? Because it doesn't. It seems like it should have went further.
went farther.
Yeah. What did you paint?
Oh, I painted almost everything on that top shelf. There's a few things I didn't.
Yeah, but did you like waste it?
Well,
Some of it possibly.
other than tie dyeing my pants, and
Oh, get over it. Buy some new pants. Who cares?
then I was acting like the Pope with it. I was painting.
Well, the studio's blessed.
Yes.
You got it all over my floor, though.
Her floor. Uh-oh. I heard that, Steve.
I put it down. It's mine.
No. I'm just saying. That means I'm the one that has to clean it, so it's mine.
No, I'm the one that installed it, so it's mine.
Well, that too.
Good Lord.
Fair assessment.
What's going on there?
Why are you looking like that?
Nothing. Tired. What are you doing?
Now he's claiming exhaustion.
Arm sweep and go right across it.
Yeah.
I want to see what you did. I hope you didn't do this because it looks like you missed a spot.
Thank you. They're not twinkling.
You have to redo all of this. There's holidays.
Okay.
First off, I didn't do that.
This, I saw you painting this.
Oh yeah, I did paint that.
Ooh, that's good and bright. What do you think?
What is that?
It's my Ghostbusters sign. It wasn't bright enough. Oh, it's still not bright enough. What the
Fudge.
Well, what kind of LEDs did you use?
I used a cob strip in there. I mean, it's brighter. Let me turn off the overheads. Let's see how this looks. It's brighter. Maybe it's because I'm. There you go. I mean, it's definitely more light in here, but I think I need more. Like more light.
I think it's your
Try
placement.
24 volts.
It's your placement. Cob lights are very directional.
I need to put a couple strips in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, clearly.
I told you not to use the cob lights.
Yeah, you would have.
Donnie, you know what? I like you. You're a nice guy.
And if you get any hot spot, just put some wax paper on top of it.
All right. Well, I'm going to put a couple more cob strips in here. Clearly.
You want to have
It needs them.
now?
Some corn on the cob. Yeah, he keeps saying cob, and that's.
I thought you were talking. I thought you said porn, Steve. I'm like, and she's like, you need porn now?
What?
Hey, man's got to do it.
Porn on the cob?
Porn on the cob?
Yeah.
At this time of night?
It actually sounds like a porn title. Porn on the
Porn
cob.
on the cob.
Porn on the cob. 52. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, whatever works, you know.
You guys need a hobby.
Saving Ryan's private.
We have too many hobbies already, Katrina. That's why we're here.
This is our hobby.
Yeah. Welcome to our minds. I need more wire. I guess the soldering iron is going back on.
Last time I walked in, all I hear is Todd saying it's made to be sticky.
Yeah,
Indeed.
as it is.
Guess we need more. We need more LED. How about some nice refreshing H2O?
How bad are the light leaks on that thing?
On what? Oh, the Enterprise is bad.
Pretty much every joint.
Yeah. How are the light leaks? Are there any panels without a light leak? There's a few, Todd, though. I mean, honestly. Like,
No, I mean, so there's a lot of places it seals up, but there's a lot of places like right at the cross point of like joints like these.
oh yeah, those are bad.
Where it needs like a little ball of this stuff. I put a little little putty in the ball in the gap, and it's fine.
Yeah.
You have to
Easy
paint
enough
it
to
or
fix.
anything, or it's not noticeable?
What's that?
You have to paint it, or you just don't notice it?
No, if you put a tiny bit.
No, I just put putty in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't see it from above? No, I
You
close
put
it
it
up.
in from behind. And if any of the putty squeezes out, you just kind of poke it in with the toothpick, and then you really don't notice it. Unless you're like staring at it from 3 inches away with 2.5 power magnifiers on your head.
What are you landing a jet on the aircraft
That's
carrier?
what he was doing.
Oh.
Ugh.
Who, Ian, with his hands? Yeah.
I lost a screw.
Okie dokie then. All right, we need some more of that.
Use a rivet.
I guess 2 strips
You need
of
a camera
cob.
one, right?
It's not on me.
Do. That should do.
That's what you get it. Put it on me.
Get 3 lengths.
I want to go, but I don't want to get up.
And then 3 more.
We got a oh, no, we don't have a hoagie in there.
Yeah, like waiting.
Who?
Wait,
Yeah.
do you have like an emergency hoagie stored away somewhere? What the hell am I you talking about?
Yeah, well, I got a hoagie for when I was on my way here talking about the traffic and
Not a
all.
real hoagie.
Yeah, it's not a real hoagie. It was a Wawa hoagie, but
Well, it's I mean, touchscreen hoagie.
But once we got here, Katrina wanted pizza, so we ordered that for
No, I
pizza.
wanted a tomato pie.
A tomato pie, yes.
Tomato pie. Yeah, pizza without the cheese. Chicago pie without the cheese.
What the hell?
It's a Chicago pizza with no cheese. Tomato pie.
Okay, that's weird.
basically the description.
Still
One of my
weird.
very southern neighbors in my neighborhood made me a tomato pie and brought it to me. And I said, "This is tasty, but where's the cheese?" And she goes, "No, it's a tomato pie." And I'm like, "It's delicious, but it needs mozzarella." So when she left after I took that little piece, when I went to go reheat more later, I just covered it in mozzarella and reheated it. And I'm like, Chicago deep dish. Except upside down.
I don't know why you keep saying Chicago, but you should know what a tomato pie is.
I know what it is now, and I like it, but it's missing cheese.
You can get a tomato pie in New York. Like, what are you talking about?
No, southern tomato pie.
There is no
But-
southern tomato pie.
Yeah, it's like the pie up here, only a little more stupid.
Did you just say a little more stupid?
Yeah.
No such thing as-
Sounds about right, Steve, because it's missing cheese.
Wow.
If it has cheese, it's a pizza. There's a reason it's called a tomato pie.
No, a Chicago deep dish is called the pizza casserole
Oh my
in
God.
New York. And a tomato pie is just another form of pizza casserole, except it's upside down.
Yeah, but what if the train leaves Chicago going 5 miles an hour?
I can't with him.
I know. I love how much I irritate Katrina, and Steve is so happy right now. It's hilarious.
What's gas?
I don't even try.
You don't irritate me. It's just you're wrong.
Oh,
a
don't say
lot.
you're so short. You're quite trying.
I can't.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna go home.
A little bit of wire.
Too much.
So, Steve, you out of here, buddy?
Yeah, go home.
Eat a fake hoagie?
No, we already ate that.
Oh, some more tomato pie?
We already ate that.
Damn, you got to stop on the way home and get more food.
No, I think I'll have some peanut butter toast and chocolate milk.
Peanut butter toast and chocolate milk. Okay, then. It's an interesting combo. I'm going to get back to soldering then, I suppose.
Although I do have my pasta from last night left over.
Oh, here we go. We got the leftovers coming into the game now.
All right, I gotta go. There we go.
All right, later, Steve.
Bye,
Have a
Steve.
good one,
Bye.
Steve. See you,
Bye,
Katrina.
Steve. Bye, Katrina.
Later, Katrina.
Where's my mouse? There you at.
It's on top of your gigantic keyboard.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to use that thing. It is
See
pretty
you in a
cool.
couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is awesome.
All right, we doing Sunday?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
See ya.
Yeah,
Later, buddy.
the red button, right?
Yeah, that one. That's the one.
Did I turn this thing on?
Bam, we're not on YouTube anymore.
I don't even know what's happening anymore. Okay. This thing needs more light. More power. Okay.
It's hitting right there, too. Okay.
Hey, Todd, I really like this new wire stripper.
Your teeth?
No, this thing.
Oh, did you buy one?
Yeah, the Knipex.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like it.
Knipex.
Yeah, it's so nice. People call it Knipex, but it's Knipex. Ask the Germans. They will confirm. I don't know why, but it's Knipex. It sounds ridiculous. It's like the Oompa Loompas came up with that pronunciation.
No, the Germans did.
The Germans is Knipex. Yes, indeed. Helping hands. There we go. Helping hands. Okay. Get some flux on both these leads.
Wow. That's going to be interesting to build for the stock model.
Meh.
What's that?
This window panel for the lower, this is the front of the lower star drive battle
Yes.
section. And it's supposed to just drop right in there, but it does not fit around these pegs unless you sand it in multiple places. So that's fun.
Slight miscalculation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why all the lights turn on when I solder on a lead, but it's really weird. Whenever I touch a negative with the soldering iron, it powers the whole thing on. It's so odd. Okay. That works.
Do you still have the power connected to the...
Yeah, I have the USB connected, so it's got power coming into it, but I'm not tripping the power switch. I don't know what's going on. Well, I tripped the negative on the power switch to the negative on the USB. And the negative on the power switch on the other leg goes to the negative on all the LEDs, but I don't know why. Oh, I guess it's because of the soldering iron being on. It's like giving it some voltage somehow?
Yes.
I'm not quite sure. Does the soldering iron put out voltage through its tip?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Shouldn't,
I was waiting for that classic TODD. Yes. Does that happen?
Maybe
Yes.
because you have them both plugged into the same outlet.
I have no idea. They're both, yeah, they are both. Donnie, your guess is as good as anyone's on that one. I have no clue.
And that's exactly what that was. A guess.
Yeah. It seems like it could have been a very decent guess. Let me just get some more wire here. Plenty of spare wire. Okay. All right. Just trying to make my Ghostbusters light nice and bright.
Like a light bright.
Bright light! Bright light!
Make it bright. Make it white.
Okay, Donnie, you're just a couple of years older than me. I don't remember that ad for the light bright.
Todd's the one was singing, not me.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Todd? I'm sorry. Todd's also just a couple years older than me. Not by much. I'm going to have to get the bigger Knipek stripper just because I have the silicone jacketed wire I'm dealing with. And at the biggest setting, my 28 gauge doesn't quite fit in the opening for 28 gauge without a little wiggling.
What are these BP? Screws.
A little more. Trim those wires. Trim these wires. You keeping up on the comments? Oh, no, we're still at Wisconsin for cranberries.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything come in.
Nope, nothing since then. Yeah, I knew that.
Poor people watching, but they're very quiet.
That's
yeah,
okay.
they're not arguing about the cranberry capital of the country, clearly. Skull laid the smackdown on that one. That's where the cranberries originate.
Bless you.
I was coughing, but thank you.
Yeah.
It was half a cough, half a throat clear.
Skip the wires, no wiring, no lighting. Skip. All right, let's into that. Hey, look. Windows. Okay, good. Build the panel. All right. Dooby-dooby-doo.
Na, 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 da, 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 da. We serenading somebody right now?
What? It's quite a phenomena.
Oh. Oh, Lord.
Phenomena.
Do-do-do-do.
Do-do. Phenomena.
Do-do-do-do.
Oh, God damn it.
I keep seeing these weird creatures every time I say a single word.
That video was weird.
You know, I just got it out of my head, and then you had to throw in the Sandra Bullock psychiatrist scene.
I had never seen that. My mom used to watch the Muppets like crazy, and I had still never seen that one.
Why would a grown woman watch the Muppets?
She loved the Muppets because she liked the old guys up in the balcony.
Oh yeah,
What is it, Stafford and something?
I was going to say
Waldorf or
Mortimer,
something like that.
Waldorf. It's Waldorf.
No, I know it was Waldorf, but I'm saying it's the old men from Trading Places.
Yes.
They borrowed those people.
Gary is just listening to the banter. We have banter?
We have banter.
No.
That was banter. That's considered banter, Todd.
Is
what
it?
we were just doing. Yeah. And well, not the singing, but the back and forth about your mom being obsessed with the Muppets in some weird, sick way.
She watched a lot of weird shows. She loved like
an outcome on your adulthood.
MASH and China Beach and Soap.
Yeah, that you just what is going on? What do I have shorts happening? What the frig is going on with my LEDs?
Do you have any idea what you're doing?
No.
Oh, good.
Oh my God! I could touch this negative cable to my workbench, and it's like it's turning on the LEDs.
Your workbench is metal.
Yeah, I guess it's grounded to the ground. This is weird. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. All right, let me get another LED strip here.
Now Ian's going to hook up power to it and go, why don't the LEDs come on?
Yeah, I have no idea, but if I power it on, everything works fine.
You watch, you touch it to everything and they'll come on. When you put it together, it won't work.
I have no idea what's happening right now. It's so weird. Phenomena. Boop, boop, ba-doo, boop. Miss Congeniality. Can't get it out of my head either now.
Can't get it out of my head.
Is that Kylie Minogue?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was her music career before or after she was a porn star?
Now we're getting controversial.
It's just a little fun trivia.
Don't tell that to Retro Blasting on YouTube. He'll get all butthurt.
What is retro blasting?
He's a toy review channel, and he's like super obsessed with Kylie Minogue, even though he's married. It's like kind of his wife is just like, whatever, I'll let it slide.
What? So? Sylvester Stallone was in a porn?
Yeah, well, it's Sylvester Stallone. I mean, he was like, after Rocky 3, he's like, I better do some of this. I don't know what I got left.
I just realized that I put that panel on and didn't seal those windows. I have a feeling I might regret that. All right.
We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah. I didn't seal those lifeboats.
All right. Okay. Magnifiers are off.
Kenneth says,
That's
an amazing story, Ian. Ian is full of stories. He has a story for every situation.
He does.
Models that require electric.
It doesn't matter what you're talking about.
I have no idea. You trust me to assemble any model? You last time you trusted me to fly a jetliner. I'm not. I'm just. It's just I'm saying. You know.
I am getting off that plane. I'm telling you right now.
It's a little overconfident there, Kenneth.
Uh-oh.
Even I'm like, I'm not getting on a jetliner if I'm flying it. All right. Let's stick down some more LED.
We'll let Todd
strips.
fly the jetliner. He's done it virtually.
I mean, if it's already
I've flown
in
real
flight,
planes.
yeah, I think Todd can handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
I mean,
sure
not a jetliner, no, but I've flown a real plane. Yes. So there, mana. Yeah, just a little Cessna.
Mana.
Little Cessna.
Yeah.
Ow!
What happened?
Apparently, I pushed too hard with my index finger on my little spinny thing, and it slipped off, and I smashed my. Somehow, I went 7 inches and slammed my finger into the table. I'm not even sure how I did that.
I'm
Talent.
enjoying it either way. Experience and practice. Okay. All right.
It's a phenomena.
There's phenomena. Boop, 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 boop.
Phenomena.
All right. Let's see if she's bright enough now. Hold on. Overheads. Powering down. God damn it. I mean, it's brighter by a lot, but I wanted something that would blow me away. Do they make a LED strip with 50/50s on it?
Yes, they do.
I got to get some of that maybe. 5 volt?
I don't know about 5 volt in particular, but
Yeah, let me try this. This is how I can really tell. Let's see here.
So Kenneth says he still does for both, Ian. That's how incredible you are.
Oh, that's... Thank you, Kenneth. Here we go. Let's see what we get now. Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, that's brighter. Ah! She's down.
Oh. That's pretty bright.
Yeah, it's not bad.
yeah.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. Only like, $15 an LED strip on a $30 light. I mean, there's a lot of light coming out the back. Yeah, not bad. Now the eyes need a little extra black in them, as does the mouth. The mouth needs more black in it, Todd.
Okay.
That sounded a little odd.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't tell the computer to turn on my lab lights. Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's not bad. Decent result. Phenomena.
Oh, I'm gonna have to cut foil tape too.
Phenomena.
Save those. Save those. I don't need those. I don't need this. I don't need that.
In this one jar, I have more Tamiya flat black than Steve bought on his hobby shop trip tonight.
I have black. I have so much black. I buy a lot of black.
Yeah.
Out in the mailbox, I think I have like 3 more bottles of Vallejo White too. I could go get
Out
it.
in the mailbox.
What is that for the Falcon?
No, just because I was running out, and I, use white all the time for mixing. So, because phenomena.
Yeah, exactly.
Do I have any tape in here? Nope. Let's cut a piece. What the hell? So I only putty these lines, but I tape these lines. So
Okay. That should do it. The black paint. That looks good. Just
Are
gotta
you
let
sure?
that- Yeah. That's I puddled the Tamiya XF1 in there. Like there's a puddle of it in there. So it's not going anywhere. Phenomena.
phenomena.
No, I said phenomena. You're supposed to catch up. There we go. Phenomena. Oh, Jesus. That was so silly.
I had never seen that before, and of course, I saw that video because Facebook, I know, is listening to us, and because it it showed up on my
Facebook
feed.
doesn't do that.
It showed up on my feed, and I had never
phone
searched
doesn't
for that
spy.
or nothing. So I know that was a lie.
Your phone doesn't spy on
Let's
you.
let's talk about something interesting and see if we can get the ads to show up, like the Shiwi.
No, what the heck?
Let's have
what?
Let's have a Facebook tell me that I need to buy a Shiwi.
What's a Shiwi?
It's the little cup that helps girls pee in the woods.
Oh my! I had no idea that was a real word or a real device.
Yeah, I've never heard of that either.
I've never heard of the Shiwi.
Oh.
Oh, great! Now I'm going to see ads for the damn thing. Thanks, Todd.
You're welcome.
I hate you.
Just Google Shiwi. Thank me later.
Well, apparently, I don't need to. It'll come up automatically when I'm not expecting.
That's right.
it.
Now Facebook ads. Here they come.
Everyone in the comments, you're going to start seeing ads for the Shiwi apparently now. It's not endorsed or sponsored by Hobby Time Modelers in any way. Any inadvertent ads you see are not of our doing.
Ha!
But if you're listening out loud on your speaker system, we can't help you. You're going to see ads for apparently some sort of cone or cup-shaped urine directional.
Here, let me see if I can.
device.
Let me see if I can. I'm going to see if I can help the whole audience here. Alexa, delete my search history.
But the question is, will Alexis delete your search history?
Not Alexis. She won't do shit. Alexa might. Kenneth said, I'm still waiting for the USA costume to release...
Customs.
Oh, Customs to release his Volvo. I'm sorry, Kenneth. That's frustrating. They just have to wait for the drug-sniffing dog to come back from rehab. Come on. That was a good one.
Was it?
Nothing? Not even anything? Not a chuckle?
Nothing? Not a haha,
That
not a
was
nothing?
so good, I forgot to laugh.
Oh, God. That's an old one, Donnie, but I'll take it. It's an older code, but it checks out.
But it checks out.
Oh. Customs is stopped up. The drug sniffing dogs in rehab. I can't believe. Come on, somebody would laugh at that. I think Kenneth will probably laugh at
You
it.
did.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Kenneth thought it was funny.
All right, my Ghostbusters sign is brighter. I kind of still want it brighter. I want this thing to melt the plastic almost brightness.
You can do that.
I mean, it's pretty bright now. It's noticeable.
More LEDs. More cowbell.
I was like, yeah, really. I don't have any more 5-volt cob strip. Everything I have other than that is 12-volt. Plenty of 12-volt stuff.
I really should power this up and make sure I didn't just make a huge mistake and not seal those in.
Go for it.
I have 3-volt. That's too low volt. Yeah. Oh.
Not with the aid of a resistor.
No, you can't resist cob strips. The resistor just turns into like molten lava. You need like a 7-watt resistor.
I use a 1-watt resistor.
I bought 1-watt resistors and they weren't enough.
That's what's in my Tidarium.
I don't know, Donnie. Oh, 5
and it works.
5-volt.
Damn it!
Wait, I already have 5-volt blue? What did I buy here? Oh, that was 5-volt green I bought.
I already have one of these.
Oh, yeah, that was 5-volt green. 5-volt blue.
Light leak, Todd.
No, I just need to find a wire that's already stripped. I don't want to deal with that. Go away.
Goy? I'm going to get another USB power supply down here. Oh, I found one upstairs the other day. I didn't
Oh, you need to get a Casa Smart Power Strip. I love these things.
Why?
Because you can control each plug individually. And you can tell Alexa to turn them on and off.
Oh, that's
It's-
nice.
I love it.
It's like a switch PDU on a server rack.
Oh, it's fantastic. All right. What did I just add? I added this one. So
Thanks,
I need to
Kenneth.
get. I need to
Thank
get
you very
the.
much, Kenneth. I'm glad I made somebody laugh.
I have to bring the.
I've already forgotten the joke.
To bring these both up.
See, it wasn't that funny after all.
Yeah,
now we
clearly.
have to make it.
I don't know.
Make it. Oh,
Hmm.
come on. Come on.
Well, my wife's happy that the gnomes are fixed.
Ah! All right. Now, power supply. Everything's there. All right. No smoke. No smoky. All right. Enterprise controls.
My wife said she thought she broke the girl gnome, but now she can't tell which one I fixed.
Let's see what this Galaxy-class starship can do.
Indeed. Is that kind of a take on the line from the intro you made from my Enterprise refit videos, Todd?
No, absolutely not.
Where Kirk said to
The
Sulu,
refit is not a Galaxy class.
No, but they had the similar line in one
Computer,
of-
turn off the lab lights.
of the movies. These community chats on Facebook are getting out of hand.
Oh, I am so lucky.
Ooh, what?
No light coming.
No
through
light
there.
leak.
Oh,
I
nice.
do have I have a little bit of a glow here on the line, but it's not bright, so I don't care. Like
Yeah.
it's just barely a glow. It's not like a blasting light. It's just a bit.
Yeah. Nice. Looks good.
Beacons, formation.
Can't really see it in the camera.
Yeah, and the camera would blow it out if it was there, Todd. So, like,
Yes,
if we can't
that's
see
what
it
I
on the
mean.
camera, it's like
Yeah, like,
nothing practically.
If I bring the camera down,
Like, the only place we see a leak is where you're going to put a plug on a lifeboat.
Just
like
barely.
you can just
One-
barely
one
see
little
a little
seed.
tiny. And,
Yeah.
and to my eyeball, that's actually just a tiny, barely glow. The camera picks it up, but it's not really there.
Yeah, that's not it.
Oh, that's so bright that thing is. Oh. Let's see.
What about the 66 Batmobile pre-order website leak that happened? I mean, everyone's freaking
Oh
out.
no, Back reached out to me about that.
Yeah, they just accidentally made it live too early.
Yep.
Or
And
they
somebody-
published it and somebody Googled it and found it.
Yeah, somebody. Well, no, it just showed up on Google. And look, my little bottom beacon is blinking.
Ah, very
In-
nice.
Look, it's in sync.
Nice.
Everything's in sync.
Yep. All 7 of them.
Yep, including the nacelle, which is just out of frame here. It's blinking too. Everything's in sync.
And those are warm whites, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I ordered the right thing. I wonder if
Yeah. And the one on top of the saucer should be blinking in the sync. It is.
on the top of the bridge.
Yes.
Very nice.
Okay.
Good God. 4 ounces, 2 ounces. Solarez is so expensive.
It has to
Oh,
have
it's
gone up
so
just recently.
So
What-
sick.
Yeah, Todd, that thing is pretty ridiculous.
No, I just wanted to
Right.
see I wanted to see the deflector dish come alive with the nacelles. So
Yeah.
get the camera down here.
Yeah, it
Power
looks
down
really
at
good.
disengage.
It's gonna slowly fade away.
Yeah, mine's just going to be on all the time, and I'm fine with it. But yours is phenomenal. Yours is a phenomena. Do 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 do
Phenomena.
do 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 do. Oh, Evan Design shipped my replacement order already. Their customer service is friggin' ridiculous. They answered my email last night at 10 o'clock. I was just like, I wasn't expecting an answer until tomorrow. Go to bed. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
that
kind of the
big
way
a-
I felt about Fan Home.
What?
I sent him an email about that broken limit switch. When I got
They
up the
did
next
not
morning, there
email
was a
you.
reply.
Oh, that, yeah. No, Fan Home, honestly, I've had to get in touch with Fan Home a couple times lately for my Ghostbusters thing, missing a part, and then they sent me the part for the charger instead of the part I needed. And then every time I chat them, I'm like first in line. They answer right away. The person sends the proper request to the warehouse. It's up to the warehouse to send me the right part. But they've
Acknowledge.
been
Acknowledge.
very responsive.
Acknowledge.
I
Acknowledge.
didn't even have to chat with him. I just
Todd.
sent him an email, and when
Yeah.
I got up the next morning, there was a reply, and a few days later, I had my part.
Yeah, Fan Home support has been pretty damn top notch, I think, in the U.S. so far. People are complaining about Fan Home support. I think Fan Home support is really good. Agora support, I'm biased. I have some back channel there, but I mean, I've never had to use Agora's support as a civilian. However, I don't think it's a problem either.
Well, I've only had to use Fan Homes once, but
I've had
I
to
was
use
really
Fan Homes a few
surprised at
times
how
already.
quick they.
I have an
How
LED
quick
going
they
bad.
handled it.
Not
One of the-
Donnie,
An
not
LED
Fan Home's
going
fault.
bad.
What?
Yeah, there's an LED on this strip in here that is going bad.
On the on the bottom strip pointing down?
The strip way down there, the very end LED is flickering.
Uh-oh.
Oh
We don't
well,
want flickers.
too bad.
Yeah, it's buried in there, right?
Yeah, it's buried. I'd have to take all the electronics out to get to that.
You got to do Buckwood. Buckwood, get over here right now on his high horse and be like, you're supposed to run those overnight. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, that beacon. How'd you get the beacon
Out of
in
all the
bottom?
bottles I've lit, I've only ever had one LED go bad.
Donnie, you know, I think probably about the same here. That I didn't actually F up myself by like over voltaging or miswiring. Hey, Todd, that little beacon in the bottom of the neck, is that the same little micro SMD thing with a fiber optic going through the hole there that you made?
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's just a fiber optic with a drop of resin on the end that's painted white, mixed white paint. And I'll do the same thing down here. It's the same thing I did on the bridge.
Yeah.
And
Luckily, I haven't
LED
mounted my
LED,
bridge yet.
This one will be right there.
Well, I will wait to see where you mount yours on your website before I mount mine.
And a lot of people put the dome one, the one
On the
for the
back.
saucer. They put the saucer at the back of the bridge, which technically it is on the 6-footer, but that's not where it is on the 4-footer, and not where it should be. It should be the highest point, so it actually sits in the front of the bridge. But that's where I put it on the front of the bridge, not the back.
It's debatable, you're saying.
Thank you, Kenneth.
Is it debatable?
Is it debatable?
Where that beacon on the bridge goes, debatable front or back?
You turn all the
It's
window
not
lights off.
debatable. It's a phenomenon.
Mana. Do, 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 do. I just like seeing Todd's little circuit boards blinking away.
His Arduinos.
His all, whatever the hell they are. The Bluetooth boards and the Arduino and everything else.
Oh, all the electronics are in there blinking, and well, see if you can see it. This red light you see pulsing.
Yeah.
This is sending a sync signal to the saucer, so it
Yeah.
keeps the saucer in sync. And so that's what you see blinking here. Is that's this every 2 seconds or every second. I think
It's like opposite the beacon lights. Almost. It's not quite in sync.
no.
With
What
the
that is doing
inverse.
is it's basically saying, hey, the saucer should be doing this, and it just resets, because that way I can unplug the saucer and I can plug the saucer back in, and it'll sync it back into the correct state. So this
Yeah,
is
that's
sending
cool.
the entire sequence of all the settings every 2 seconds.
Yeah, mine is going to be a way simplified version of what you're doing. Like, Everything that's not blinking on yours will not blink on mine, and everything that's blinking on yours should blink on mine, but it'll be static. Like, turn it on, everything goes on. That's it. Because, dear God, Todd, that is a lot of fucking work. Pardon my French.
It's
It's a lot
cool
of
as
work,
shit,
but
though.
I think it's going to look really good when it's done.
Oh, it's going to be the nicest Enterprise D part work on the planet, Todd. Like, even that guy in Germany that you were spewing about like a couple months ago, no way. Not even close.
Well, that guy, his is for the stock electronics. So
Yeah.
his is he replaced all the stock boards with his own custom made boards, and then wrote custom sequences so it can like turn all the individual lights on in a specific order, like all the window lights come on around in a certain order and things like. It looks really good.
But he's not using the LED strips and the white painted reflector panels. It's not going to look as good. Like the actual lighting effect quality, I don't think will look nearly as good as yours.
No, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna make it so when I still have room on this Nano. So I think I'm going to make a sequence. So instead of demo, because right now when you do demo, it just turns all the lights on, full blast.
Yeah.
Right. I'll make it so it brings the lights up, the window lights up slowly, and then it brings on the formation lights, and then maybe brings up the engines, and then brings up the nacelles, things like that during the intro music, because I can do that. It's just I never got around to it.
Yeah. And you're going to publish that app for free?
Dismissed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
So somebody with enough money and time on their hands
Yeah.
can make Todd's Enterprise. Well, not just money and time, but skill.
That's the plan, at least.
Well, I think number one would be skill, and then number two
Computer,
would be
turn on the lab lights.
money, and then 3 time, or number 2 time and 3 money. Computer's being disobedient, Todd.
No, I just waiting for the cameras to adjust before I turn them back on. All right, so I'm happy with the light leaks. That means I can't deal with this anymore.
Well, I can feel a little bit of warmth coming out of my Ghostbusters sign. I might have added too many LEDs. These cop
I
strips
thought you were
get a
going to
little-
add more.
I want to add more, but I could already feel the heat coming out of the sides from the cob strips. And to be honest, my USB power supply is getting a bit toasty as well.
Oh, I did check. When all the lights and everything were on, it was pulling 1.5 amps. So that's not too bad.
Huh.
That's not bad at all.
No, that's not bad.
No. Huh. I wonder if I would. Yeah, I should hook this up to my power supply to see how many amps this thing's pulling, because it's probably not an amp, but I can feel the warmth. Man, that thing is bright. Here. Oh, and the paint looks so good in the eyes and the mouth now. They're like super dark.
Stage
There's no
93
more,
complete. Stage
like
94.
blow through.
Did you touch them up?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I put a little pool of Tamiya Black XF1 in there. They're still drying, but they look great. They're mostly dry. Yeah. All right, nice.
Yeah, that's the one advantage of Tamiya using alcohol.
It dries
base on
fast.
their acrylic. Yeah.
It dries really fast.
Acrylic in general dries fast, but it dries faster.
Yeah, people are like, let your paint dry for 24 hours. I'm like, I let my paint dry for about 12 minutes, and then I'm clear coating everything. I'm like, no problem
Well, now, to
ever.
be honest, it does take about 24 hours for it to completely cure.
Oh, I've never had a problem. I've airbrushed a tank and let it dry maybe a half an hour, and then I've clear coated it, and I've never had a problem. Then I'm weathering it. like the and the Tamiya and Mr. Hobby clear spray can stuff dries within minutes, and I'm like, yep, time to weather. I just whack at it, and I've never had a problem.
Whack at it.
Yeah, with like all the panel liner and the streaking grime and everything else, and enamel thinners, and no issue.
All right.
Todd, you made me nervous. I got more wire.
What? Why?
I got a 24 and 26 gauge for my main power leads for the refit. Because I go,
well,
I did a voltage drop calculator with the wire gauge and the amperage and the voltage. And basically, I've determined I should use 26 or 28 gauge wire for my, like, the main negative and positive lead going down the neck from the model to the base.
That's what I use, 26.
Yeah. So I got 24 and 26. I think 24 is overkill by a mile.
Yes.
So I'm probably going to just use the 26. This stuff's, yeah, that's pretty beefy.
$26 is more than enough.
Yeah. I mean, Todd, I'll be honest, I think there might be more LEDs in my refit.
Okay.
I have a lot of LEDs in this thing. I mean, just the saucer alone, it's... Now, your saucer has more strip light than the refit.
There's more than a meter in the saucer.
Yeah. Yeah, your saucer probably has more strip light. But individual lights...
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, the refit's got just a billion of them. They're everywhere. I got like...
Because it's got so many effects.
I've got like 6 LEDs just in the lower planetary sensor. I've got another like 7 in the bridge section. 2 more for the impulse engines. Impulse crystal. And my new planetary sensor from HTM Model Works will be here tomorrow, I think. So hopefully I can get back to work on my second prize. Let me check my UPS.
Oh, that's right, because the Shapeways one you bought didn't fit.
No, it didn't. And honestly, if I dry fit it ahead of time, I would have seen that it didn't lay down flat, and I could have potentially massaged it into place to fit like I did with the impulse engine, but I didn't, and I pushed it down with the 2-part Gorilla Epoxy, and the damn thing just broke in like 3 places. It was a disaster. It was horrible.
Three braces?
Braces, yes, I know.
That's Georgia speak.
Yeah, no, I've been down here too long, man. It's 7 years living in the South. What are you gonna do? It happens. This puppy dog looks so good.
Can you see the print lines in it?
Barely, and it's FDM. Look at that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like barely any print lines. I mean, if you put it right up close to your face, you can see.
Hang on. Yeah, you can see them. That's still good though.
But like for FDM, that's what the Ender 3
that's
can
really
do with
good for FDM.
That's what the Ender 3 can do with the proper settings. And this is the best print that's ever come out of my printer. Nothing has ever
Why'd you print that?
I haven't turned on my printer in over a year, and I have to print a part for a model tank guy on Facebook and the forums that asked me for help because he's building a...
Gilly?
No, not Gilly.
You said model tank guy.
No, a tank modeling enthusiast. Sorry. He's building a Tamiya 1/16 scale King Tiger with a Porsche or pre-production turret, like I did last year on my YouTube channel, which was a big hit. And he's like, I need those parts that the guy made for you. So I got the STL files, and I'm like, I can't just give out the STL files. I can print you a copy. And he was like, okay, that's fine. So I got to print him a copy. So I was like, oh, let me warm up the Ender 3 and see if it still works, because it's been a while. It's been a minute, Maverick. And so I just printed out the dog to warm it up. And now I've realized I need to go back to Micro Center and get more FDM PLA filament.
Plah.
PLA.
Kapla?
Kapla filament. Yeah, I print in Kapla. What do you use on your Ender 3? I use Kapla. You don't use Kapla Plus? No need for Kapla Plus. Kapla is just fine. Yeah.
I have to use
yeah.
Plus on the Cobra.
The Ender 3 is like the Hyundai Kia of 3D printers. Not even the Hyundai.
Well, they just said if you wanted to do the high speed, you have to do the.
Yeah,
Plus.
whatever. Yeah. No. The Ender 3 doesn't do high speed, Todd. The Ender 3 does Ender 3 speed and no faster, which is very slow. This little dog took like 4 hours to print. This tiny little thing. I'm sure your FDM printer could have done that dog in 20 minutes. Ugh. All right. Well, my Ghostbuster sun is brighter, but kind of not what I was hoping for. I wanted more brighter.
More brighter?
Well, it's only 5 volts, but I'm like, couldn't we make this brighter?
Yeah,
No, it's
24
brighter.
volts.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
Work for Eric.
I don't have that kind of luck. At least my wife's happy about the gnomes getting fixed. That's a
That
win.
disco prize was bright.
Disco prize?
Yeah,
Which one?
the one that Eric put 24 volts through.
Oh, I never saw that. That was before my time, buddy.
That was right before my time. I missed it. Did he do it on
Oh,
stream?
that's why I'm telling you. It was bright.
Ah, got it. And it was wired for what, 9 to 12 volts, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Oh my
And he
God. Uber Eats is offering me a free pretzel baconator from Wendy's
Ooh.
with any order over $20. Yeah, I mean, throwing 24 volts into a system wired for 12, if you turn it off quick enough.
Oh,
I
he
mean-
didn't turn it off quick though.
Why? Huh?
He was doing a video on YouTube showing it, that he had finished it, and he couldn't find his AC adapter. So he got to looking around and he found a laptop charger.
Oh, boy.
So he just plugs it up, fires it up, bam, and he's like, man, that's bright. And then everybody in the comments started hollering, turn it off, unplug it, turn it off.
Oh, my God.
And it sit there for, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. Hooked up to a 24-volt laptop charger. And only one LED went out. And later on, the next time he plugged it up, that LED was working again. Explain that.
Yeah. It's a little ridiculous.
Who wants to explain to Skull what happened to Gilly?
He had a nervous breakdown and quit. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
He lost his mind. He had a racist meltdown against Todd. And he peaced out. And that was basically it.
that was insane.
Yeah, that was a little crazy. That was a little crazy. I mean, I always thought Gilly was a little off, but like, off in the way that we're all off. We're all a little quirky. But yeah, Gilly went full tard on Todd. It was not pretty. It was very mean, and then he left. So fair enough. And Eric
Called him
Eric is
white
still
boy.
good. Eric is still. I wasn't bringing that up, but okay. Yes. Gilly called Todd white boy, which I've received numerous times growing up in the Bronx as Caucasian, and I just kind of brush it off. I'm like, yeah, whatever, fine. But yeah, and Eric's fine. He just had to get out of modeling. It was just too stressful for him. So that's that. But yeah, no more Gilly, ever. Which is a shame because he was a pretty funny son of a bitch.
He was very funny.
Yeah, he was pretty fucking hilarious. Like, he cracked me up
because he was funny. I'm like, what did I ever do to you? Why are you so mad?
and he was a good modeler too.
Yep.
Yeah, but
he's
he's
funny.
just-
Good modeler, and something snapped that man. Something happened. Something definitely broke his flux capacitor. His containment grid failed when the guy from Con Ed turned off the power.
Yeah, I was sitting there looking at all that going, what the hell?
Donnie, I know, you are the most mellow founding member of this group. I can imagine you're just like, someone needs to give him a cookie.
Something.
Anything. Give him a Snickers bar. He's not himself. He's like Joe Pesci in the TV
Right.
ad. What happened?
Yeah. You're such
You're
a
not
diva
yourself.
without your Snickers bar.
Yeah, you're not yourself when you're hungry. Like, after this is done, I'm going to go upstairs and air fry me some crinkle cut French fries. And I'll just be perfectly fine. And Todd seems to be having a good night with Enterprise. Unlike
I'm all good.
unlike our incident the other week.
Yeah, but I've never seen Todd have a night like he did last week.
I never have, and I don't think I ever will again. And
Well,
that
you gotta-
was-
you gotta-
just,
that
You got to
was a-
understand. I had been working on that since about 11 in the morning.
And you were also sicker than you are now, and you're still a little sick.
Oh, very, very
like
much
physically ill.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, I will never forget the moment where you just started going off. And I'm just like, cherish this moment, Ian, because you will never see Todd fuck up like this ever again in the history of the world.
well, the wildest part was he was concentrating and he got really, really quiet for like 10 minutes straight.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, oh, God damn it. It's just out of nowhere.
It was so good. It was like, I don't think I've ever gotten that mad on a stream. I've fucked up way worse on a stream, but I've never gotten that angry. And I was just like, oh no, I'm not going to say a word. And luckily everybody else, Todd, was like talking to you about it. And I'm just like, I'm shutting the hell up right now. Because basically Todd would have the patience to answer you and Buck, and I'm just like, I'm going to stay quiet. Todd doesn't have that patience for me. It was the thing.
Hey, I'm
you-
fine today.
Yeah, you are, clearly. It was a moment of brilliance. What stage of panels are you up to there, Todd? Because that's also fucking pretty done.
1 second. This is through 94.
Okay.
I just finished 94.
How many stages are there?
120.
Yeah.
120.
And I have right now. I have through 98 here, and up through 102 is in the mail.
Yeah, I'm nowhere. I'm not near there, but I have a lot of stages left to go.
I have 120 left to go.
Well, if you want, I could send you what's left over in bucks, and you'll have another 120 left to go.
Nah, that's okay.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I gotta do more of my Enterprise this weekend. I just did Pack 6 on Optimus Prime.
That model broke TODD. I'm not brave enough to.
It didn't break him because he's still working on it. That's the difference. The Enterprise refit broke Wayne, and it broke Phil, and Phil built 2 of them, and it broke him 2 times, and he's just moved on.
But Phil's problem, both times, Phil got the model itself complete.
Yes, but
it was the electronics that broke Phil twice.
That's fine. And with Wayne, it was the paint.
Yeah.
But the Enterprise D is not broken.
Was Wayne painting it with lacquer paint or acrylic?
Wayne went to go add a little white primer to it, and
yeah, I know what happened. But was he using lacquer or acrylic?
Rattle can. So it was definitely Yeah, it was Tamiya.
Probably
or
either
Mr.
lacquer
Hobby.
or enamel.
Yeah, it was Rattle Can, Tamiya, or Mr. Hobby, one or the other.
Well, Rattle Can Tamiya is acrylic, ain't it?
No. Rattle Can Tamiya is lacquer.
That's true.
Yeah, Rattle Can Tamiya is lacquer. It's not acrylic. It's not enamel. It's lacquer. Same thing with Mr. Hobby Rattle Can. It's a lacquer.
I think they have to for the propellant, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the propellant is usually petroleum.
Right, but they have to make it a lacquer because if you try to shoot that alcohol, it doesn't work with the propellant or something. There's some reason.
Yeah, Todd. Whatever Todd said, yes, but there is reasons. So yeah, it's not
because reasons. Okay, Donnie. Because reasons.
I don't know.
I didn't say anything.
I don't know of any true acrylic rattle can out there, to be honest.
Army painter.
Maybe. But yeah, and if Wayne was not spraying Tamiya or Mr. Hobby, he was spraying like Krylon or Rust-Oleum, the UK version of it, which is some super hot lacquer. So like he got it on the clear windows, and there's no way to recover from that. He's got to build a new model. Like he's got to start over at that point. It's too late. You can't just wipe it off with isopropyl. And if you wipe it off with anything stronger, it's going to craze the plastic and it'll be all cloudy.
Yeah.
That model's done. I don't care what Wayne said, but if you got white Tamiya or Mr. Hobby primer on your clear windows on your Enterprise refit, that model is in the bin permanently.
Well, I mean, you could crack it open and...
If it's been glued together, maybe you could crack it open and crack out the windows and put in new windows. And either way, it's a massive undertaking, and he doesn't have the time.
Once you get the saucer open, getting the window out's a piece of cake.
Yeah,
getting the saucer open.
The saucer open is the big thing. And the second thing is the time. And I think Todd will agree with me, is Wayne does not have the time for that model. Todd?
Not with 23 part works going.
No.
I don't know how he's gonna have the time to build that. That thing takes years to build for most people.
Yeah. Yeah, like if mine is done in 2 years, I will be happy. And that's optimistic. Right. Optimistic. And I just had a major setback with my planetary sensor, and I'll be back up and running tomorrow evening with it. And I might get some work done this weekend. Who knows? But I still got to do work on the Tidarium. Hey, Donnie, were you thinking about bases for the Tidarium? Like, do you have anything in mind?
I saw him working on one already.
What?
Yeah, I already have my base done.
What did you do?
Show it off. Come on.
Let me go get it. Let me go get it.
All right.
Slacker.
This
He's
son
already
of
got
a-
his base complete.
This friggin' he's playing possum on me.
Oh,
is a
I have
He was
to
doing it on the
drill a hole
stream.
in the middle.
This is a buddy build.
Yeah, I did
but-
it on the stream.
Oh,
He
what
did
is
it when
that, wood?
I was when you were up north and I was in Seattle. I watched him work on it.
Oh, is that wood?
Yeah.
So can I see the sides and the back and what are you just gonna
Hobby
drill a
Lobby,
hole?
$3.79.
Oh,
Do what?
It looks really nice.
Thank you.
I like it. Now I've got to go online and order a custom
just drill a
acrylic
hole.
base.
Drill a hole in the middle and then carve a little groove out to the edge and mount the place for the plug to go in.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm going to have to order a custom
I do that
acrylic
on
platform
a lot of my models.
and light it to look like,
Dust off of it.
yeah, I'm going to have to do something. I have to figure something out. I need to get one of those laser engraving, laser cutter things.
I love these little plaques from Hobby Lobby. You can make some nice bases with them.
You know, Donnie, my dad probably bought 50,000 of those in his day because he builds little dioramas of little
And they're-
fishing villages and stuff.
Yeah, they're
My
like
dad has
$4.
piles. Yeah, he has piles of those. But he has to order them online because he lives in the Bronx and there's no Hobby Lobby in New York City
Right.
because they worship Satan and Hobby Lobby can't exist in that area. Okay, well, the Ghostbusters sign is holding a stable, slightly warm temperature.
See,
It is-
like on this one, I just cut a
Oh,
groove where the
yeah.
wire went through and ran it to the edge
Okay.
and then put
Oh,
the plug
yeah.
in.
Ah.
That's on the B-17.
Oh, nice. Good thing you
Painted
didn't
it like
take
a
that-
runway.
Well, good thing you didn't take it to IPMS Nationals in Texas. They would have broken your model.
Yeah,
Did you see
No,
the
trust
drama
me.
today?
this, not today I didn't. This thing is not IPMS ready.
It doesn't matter. They would have broken it anyway. They would have flipped it upside down and just landed it on the table and been like, "Oh, let's look at the bottom." Crunch. Your propellers
I
are all
saw
broken.
I saw a bunch of stuff back, I don't know, 6 months ago or something like that from
Oh
some
no,
IPMS
there
show.
was a whole new thing today because the IPMS like newsletter editor released an article and he's like, "Well, I wasn't at the Nationals, but all you internet people need to shut up and stop posting on social media. You go to the judges and talk to them in person. Don't post your anger online. You're taking away from the legitimacy of the organization." I was like, oh my God, here we go. I think it was on the Scale Modelers Critique Group or the Scale Model Critique Group or one of those things. I don't know if you remember.
One or the other.
But it was hilarious. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Well, you know, back a few months ago, there was talking about where some of the judges had been using their phone for a flashlight to look and dropped their phone on top of models and broke them.
And that happened.
What?
They're not denying it. No, yeah, Todd, the
Yeah.
IPMS Nationals in Texas, like dozens of models got broken. Even figures on bases that should have never been picked up got broken. The IPMS Nationals in Texas this year was a shit show. The only person who didn't have a bad time there was Andy's Hobby Headquarters because he didn't enter anything in the show and he was just selling t-shirts and showing off his new models. You're not using UV tape on the curve section?
This
it
is
doesn't
too convex.
Yeah, it doesn't curve. It's too curved. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, the UV tape can kind of take a little bit of a curve, but I see what you're saying there. Yeah.
Not a complex curve.
No. Okay.
So like if it just did this, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
But it does this and it does this. So
Oh, okay. It's got a double dome. Yeah. It's a dome, not a curve.
yeah.
Gotcha. But that tape is extra sensitive to the UV light.
Yeah, you can't blast it with the UV light because it gets really hot.
Yeah.
I mean, not like you have time, but what I did was I held it there for like 30 seconds, curing a window that had already been cured, and it got the plastic so hot that when I pushed on it to pull the tape off, it put a dent in it and burned my finger.
Damn.
And you don't want to do that. There's a dent in my neck, the Enterprise neck, because of it.
So just like 5-second burst and then wait.
Yeah, I mean, you can even do probably 10 or something like that. It also depends on how strong the batteries are. Like if they're brand new, it'll get really hot really fast.
Well, yeah, this thing is like a flamethrower of UV. It really is. That's why they call it the resonator, Donnie.
And that's fine. I'm not denying it works good.
Yeah, it's
I'm just not paying $50 for a flashlight right now.
It's almost overly effective. Skull. That's the last comment we had. Oh, we still
My
have
little
4 viewers.
flashlight works fine. It just takes a little longer.
Well, my old Harbor Freight flashlight took about 5 minutes to cure my UV stuff. And
Oh, mine doesn't take that long.
yeah, this thing took like seconds. Just like, I mean, with the putty, holy crap, like
Mine
5
takes,
seconds.
I don't know, 15 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, like the second this thing turns on that UV putty, on this stuff, it's solid. Like the second it turns on almost. It's ridiculous how quick it cures. It's a little silly. I can see the Tadarium shuttle right over there. And I'm not getting up to go
Yeah,
get it.
mine's laying right over here, but by the time I got through painting those zombies that I had primed, I was not going to start panel mining.
Yeah. Kind of the same here. Once I was done rebuilding my Ghostbusters sign with the new lights, I'm like, that's enough. You know, my sign might be brighter, actually, if it wasn't sharing one USB adapter with 2 cameras plus my e-cig charging at the same time.
You think you have a lack of power?
I might. Let me see.
More power!
Nope, it's the same. I think it's just this. I'm going to try a different USB brick and see if it puts out a little more amperage. I'm going to get a USB-A to USB-C adapter and hook it up to my laptop charging brick and see if that brightens it up a little.
There you go, 24 volts.
No. I have
I'm just
an
messing with you.
iPad or like my wife's MacBook charger or something more heavy duty, so to speak. Yeah, 24 volts. I mean, I could just like hot wire this thing up to the power supply and hook it up to like 6 or 8 or 9 volts and see what happens, but I'm not quite sure I want to do that.
I've got my camera, 2 LED under-counter strip lights, and 3 LED panel lights, all hooked to the same USB power supply.
Yeah, I mean,
And it works fine.
yeah. Yeah, well,
I mean, when you consider all the stuff Todd's got in that Enterprise and it only pulls 1 point something amps.
yeah, that's true. I
1.5.
mean, the Ghostbusters
1.5.
sign, since it's got the cob strips, and the cob strips have a lot of LEDs in them, but they're really tiny. I'm guessing it's like a third or a quarter of the load of his saucer. And my wife went to bed. I had to tiptoe around upstairs when I get up there.
Mana.
Do 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 do.
Just sing that when you go upstairs.
No. No, Todd. No.
Why not?
Because do 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 do. Mana.
Do you mind if I try it? Phenomena.
Do 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 do.
Okay, now you gotta do the dance, Todd.
No.
Oh, no one could dance like Sandra Bullock. The closest one is Elaine from Seinfeld, because that dance was horrific.
Right?
Oh
It's
God!
fucking hilarious.
Like, I remember the Seinfeld episode where Elaine was at the wedding. Like, were you having a seizure? So we're just kind of sitting here watching Todd
Pick bubbles.
resin into just resin his windows and pick air bubbles.
It's not very exciting.
Wearing his dick face magnifiers.
That's right.
I'm putting my little Cowboy Bebop figures together.
Oh, okay. I should have something to do down here, but most of it is sponsored content. Oh. And here.
Oh yeah, no, back DD reached out to me and he's just like, this thing with the Batmobile? He's like, yeah. He's like, that was a test page? I'm like, well. And I'm like, somebody found it.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I think
Somebody-
I think Wayne found it. He was Googling it or something and found a page that wasn't ready yet. And
Who knows?
Well,
It is
Wayne
for-
said he found out about it on Facebook or something, didn't he? Something like that.
Somebody found it. Whatever. It was Google indexed it in the search. And somebody doing their daily search for 66 Batmobile found it. And Donnie, Optimus Prime's foot. It is over.
Nice.
It is over 2 pounds of foot. Just this foot is over 2 pounds.
he asked me if I
They had
wanted
to
it.
put a lot of-
And he has night lights in his toes. And I said, so he doesn't stump his toe on the way to take a poop in the Energon toilet at night. Oh, wait till
Yeah.
I publish that video, Donnie. You'll have a blast listening. The shit that I said in my Optimus Prime video for these feet, Donnie, you're going to watch the whole thing because I am off my friggin' rocker.
Speaking of the 66, he asked me if I wanted to build it, and I said you would be a better choice.
What happened?
He asked me if I wanted it.
Who?
And you said what would be a better choice?
You would.
Oh,
I
me?
said, yeah, because you have a boner for that car, and I don't. I said,
Oh.
if I'm super excited about building something, then I do really good on it. You know, I have to.
I love the 66. I just
know.
really love the 89 a little
Oh.
more.
Well, then maybe we'll have
66 Batmobile's the way to go.
No, but
And
I
maybe-
used to watch the 66 reruns like when I was a kid, and I'm like, yeah, the
I
66
did
is
too.
it's
So
a
you're saying what
character,
you-
the car.
So
It is a character.
I'll stop talking.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, are you done? Because you just keep
I'm
talking
done.
and talking
I'm done.
and talking
I'm
and
done.
talking.
I'm done.
Well, if you don't want to build it, we'll give it to Steve.
No, I like the 66 a lot. Honestly, I'd rank them as 89, then 66, then Tumblr. Because the Tumblr doesn't have bat wings. It doesn't have the bat caricature going on. Like when
To me,
Tim
the
Burton,
Tumbler is more like just some kind of military vehicle.
exactly,
Doesn't really say
Donnie.
Batman.
The
Yeah.
Tumbler, I think, is a badass, awesome vehicle, but it's not the most Batman Batmobile. Whereas Tim Burton looked at the 66 and said, Nobody's going to have an open cockpit in an armored vehicle. This is stupid. It's got to have weapons. It's got to have a thruster. He took the jet engine exhaust from the back of the 66. He took the tail fins from the 66 and accentuated them to look like bat wings. There was a lot of influence on the 89 Batmobile that Tim Burton took from the 66 Batmobile, but made it a little more logically
Modern.
functional and armored and durable. And the 66, though, I mean, it's got the big red beacon on the top. It's got the red wing bat phone inside. It's got the jet exhaust at the back. It's got the crazy headlights. It's got the body work from George Barris, sorry. It's a very cool car. I like it a lot. It's nearly as much of a character as Ecto-1. I just like the 89 a little more, but it doesn't take anything away from how much I like the 66. It's just, if you gave me a choice of one or the other, it would be like cut off my left hand or my right hand.
Well, they put out a survey a long time ago. I got it. I remember having it. And they asked, which one do you want to build? Would you build the 66, the 89, or the Tumbler? Well, now you know the results.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you'd have the younger people going Tumbler, and you'd have the people with the actual money, the boomers. Buck's not here to defend himself, but the boomers going 66 all day long. And then the people in the middle, in our age group, would be like, can I even afford one of these things? That was a problem.
So that's the thing, is that the 66, the whole Adam West series, that was before my time.
Me too, but I watched the reruns when I was a kid, so...
I never watched it.
Oh, yeah,
I
I watched a ton of the
it in
reruns.
reruns too.
Yeah, I watched a lot of the reruns, Todd. Like, I probably have seen 2/3 or more of all of the original episodes of Batman. I still prefer the 89 car. And that's probably because I watched so much original Batman that when I saw the Tim Burton movie come out, I was just like blown away. And I'm like, oh my God, this is God's gift to the Batmobile. And I was also
still
big
like the
Michael.
66.
I was a big Michael Keaton fan too after Beetlejuice. Like, I mean, Michael Keaton could do no wrong. Donnie, remember the... Oh, Donnie, if anyone should know this movie, it should be you. Michael Keaton, Japanese automaker movie. Do you remember that one? Gung Ho?
Oh yeah, Gung Ho.
Remember? When, it
Yeah.
was like a fictional Honda or Toyota.
It was
Wanted
fucking
to
hilarious.
They wanted to open their first plant in America. And, like, they sent him over to save the town because, like, the fictional GM or Ford shut down the plant in the town. And the town, everyone was unemployed then. And, like, they sent Michael Keaton to Japan to bring the Japanese in to, like, revive the factory to build these Japanese import vehicles.
Oh my God, I think I remember that film.
You remember Gung Ho? Gung Ho was great.
Was good.
I
just remember Michael Keaton wearing like a hard hat in a factory somewhere, in a car factory, and I'm like, oh my God, I think I've seen that.
Yeah. Hey, Steve,
was
you
a
remember
good
Gung
movie.
Ho? Steve's back home. He's commenting. Steve, you remember the movie Gung Ho with Michael Keaton? Go ahead. But yeah, that was a great movie. I really enjoyed that movie. And like, there was that one Japanese guy who was like, you know, the nerdy one with the glasses. And he was like, I'm going to kill myself now in shame.
I thought it was fucking hilarious when they tried to get the American workers to do calisthenics before work.
Oh yeah, it was such a good movie in so many ways. Donnie, do you have to do jumping jacks before you go to work at Nissan?
No.
They don't make you stand in the parking lot and do jumping jacks?
No.
You know, when you told me you work for Nissan, that's the first image that came to my head, is Donnie doing jumping jacks in the parking lot in the morning.
Luckily, we don't have to do that.
Well, it was that movie Gung Ho. I was just like, oh, Donnie's clearly a skinny guy in good shape because he's doing jumping jacks in the parking lot every morning before he goes in on a shift to inspect E-Coat.
Guinea?
Huh?
Skinny?
Yeah, you're a pretty thin dude. I mean, you're pretty slick. You're slim.
If you say so.
Hey, Donnie, you stood next to me at Wonderfest this year. I'm a fat bastard.
Yeah, I know.
You were in the
Now I'm
same
wondering
room
about
with
your eyesight.
you were in the same room with no offense, Todd, but Steve and Todd and me. We're all big dudes. You were like the littlest
but
person
Todd-
there.
Todd has the height to go with it.
Yeah, luckily Todd is 18 feet tall and he wears his weight well. I'm only 6 feet tall, so clearly my beer gut outweighs your entire body, but all right movie. It was no Mr. Mom. Oh, Mr. Mom was so good too. Him fighting with the vacuum cleaner, getting the binky out of it. Donnie, you remember Mr. Mom?
Yep.
When his wife got the good job, had to go in the private jet, and that was, yeah, Steve, that was a good movie. I have both of those on DVD, Gung Ho and Mr. Mom. I was like I said, a big Michael Keaton fan.
Michael Keaton fanboy.
Well, I mean, come on, he's a great actor. Spider-Man. He was in Spider-Man. That was awesome. He's just a really good actor. I think they're doing another Beetlejuice soon, actually.
They are.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be Michael Keaton, but it better be.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, Michael Keaton is historical at this point. You can't shit on anything he's ever done.
Would you say
Batman-
he's a national treasure?
He is a national treasure. Not like Nicolas Cage.
Oh my god.
Not like Nicolas Cage, but yeah, Batman 3 was written and like the whole concept was done for Michael Keaton to do Batman 3 with Tim Burton, and then they brought in the idiots and ruined it.
Who was in 3? Val Kilmer?
Yeah. I like Val Kilmer a lot, but I'm like, bad director, bad writer. Not good. And the Batmobile
Well,
with like
That
with
particular series of Batman movies got ruined by the parents.
I call that the dildo Batmobile because of the way the wing on the top of that Batmobile would just flop around like it was made out of silicone rubber.
Yeah.
That will never be a part work. I think we could all assume that is a fact. That the next Batmobile part work, if it's not the 89 Batmobile, I don't know what it would be.
No, I don't. The next one has to be the 89.
Yeah, the next one has to be the 89. Because, like, if they tricked them into building the Tumbler after the 66, or before the 66, even though the 66 technically might have come out first if Eagle Moss wasn't a complete failure.
No, it should have come out. It would have come out early last year.
Yeah. The 89's got to come out. And, Todd, I thank you for telling back that I have a hard-on for the 66. Because, like, I love Knight Rider a lot. But the problem is, unlike the DeLorean and Ecto-1 and the 66 Batmobile or the 89 Batmobile, is all the detail on Knight Rider is really mostly on the inside of the car. So when you put it under a glass
Still
case,
cool though.
it's still very cool, Donnie. And I would not kick a kit out of bed. But all the real cool shit's on the inside, not the outside,
Oh, yeah.
except for the scanner light. That's it. You got the scanner light and a slightly different nose with some extra fog lights, and you got a blacked out
Unless you're gonna
taillight
do
panel.
Super pursuit mode.
Oh, Donnie. Me and Todd had this conversation already. If it was Super Pursuit Mode kit, I would have paid my own money and already have been signed up on pre-order day, like when it launched, for Super Pursuit Mode kit. but they don't have the balls to do Super Pursuit Mode kit. They don't have the engineering skill to do it either, because they'd want to have it transform, and there's no way. There's no way. Because it has to be built in China. They're like, oh, no, they can't handle that. They can't build the stealth fighter. They can't build the Super Pursuit Mode kit. It's just that simple. No. Oh, God, Super Pursuit Mode kit. Oh, I would kill. Oh.
You'd kill?
Not a human.
Yeah.
I'd run over some squirrels for it, though. Like, if you just taped squirrels to the pavement with duct tape and said, you've got to run over these 10 squirrels and we'll release Super Pursuit Mode, I would be like, give me the keys. Done.
Just thump Ian all the way down the street, huh?
You could take 20 of Eric's little thumper bunny rabbits and just crazy glue them to the pavement, and I will bulldoze right through all of them for Super Pursuit Mode kit. Pet rabbits, I don't care. I would even drive over a turtle. Not a sea turtle, because those are special, but a regular turtle. Yep.
What about a Ninja Turtle?
Donatello, maybe.
Well, there's a specific one?
Yeah, Mikey's pretty fun at parties. Raffy's moody like Todd. You know, Leonardo, I mean, he's Leonardo. You know, he probably couldn't run him over. He'd stab your tire, jump up, and slit your throat.
Did you just say I'm moody?
You're a little moody sometimes.
That's cute.
It depends on what you're working on.
It's a fault of trying to get everything just right when it doesn't work out.
It's a problem with being an artist, yes. I don't know if I even want to really run over Donatello. I would go over one of his legs, maybe. He'd heal quick. He's a turtle. But yeah,
a mutant turtle.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing, is the exterior of a partwork is really mostly of what you see every day after it's built.
Yeah, but once you put those screens in it that Todd put in his, that's badass.
Well, that's the inside, though. Like, you have to turn it on, hit the button. No, it's absolutely badass. Mike Lane's, like, LCD screens are an absolute must-have if you're building kit. You have to get all of the mods if you're building kit. Because it needs them. It needs everything. The PMD badges on the seats, the screens on the dashboard. It needs everything. Because as is, it's just not that enticing. Unlike the 66 Batmobile, where you just see everything. There's no roof. It's all open.
Right.
So the interior is the exterior because it's open top. So we'll see if Beck reaches out.
Who was it that came
out?
What
did Steve say? I can't read with all the glasses I'm wearing right now.
He said, you got your boyfriends mixed up. I like the 66. That's what Steve said. Steve, I was basically saying that the boomers like the 66. I don't know what you mean. So gung ho.
I think he's referring to Todd telling Beck to send it to Ian.
Katrina, I have $10 that says Ian can't talk nonstop for the next 20 minutes. Can't talk. Oh shit. Yeah. Yep, you're winning, Katrina. You got an extra $10. I don't know who you're betting. I hope it's yourself or Steve. Because I'm not Venmoing you.
I don't know if Ian could make it 2 minutes without talking.
Probably not. I've gone 2 minutes without talking when I'm like soldering or something.
Yeah, your brain's engaged in something.
Yeah, maybe 2, 3 max minutes. That's it. 20? No. I could go 20 minutes without talking if my computer crashed for 20 minutes during a live stream. That's a guarantee.
You'd still be talking, it just wouldn't be on the stream. Well,
they wouldn't hear it, so it didn't happen. It's kind of like a tree falling with no one around. you know?
Well, I'm
It
pretty
still
sure
made
that,
a noise.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if Steve wanted to build the 66, they would send him one.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Who was it came out with the big 66? Already assembled, had all the sound effects and lights.
Well, that was
and-
Big Bad Toys or whatever it was.
Oh, and that was
Yeah.
Hot Toys.
Hot Toys, yeah.
Hot Toys.
Yeah.
That's it. That was
But
cool.
it was all plastic though, just like the Ecto ones they've
It was, but instead of being $1,500, it was like 500 or 600,
Oh.
whatever it was.
had. It was.
Huh?
It was pretty close. It was like $12.50 or something.
Yeah, it was
cheap.
a lot
Oh,
of
was
money,
it?
dude. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it
Yeah,
was
like
expensive.
the first Ecto one, like the Ghostbusters 1 Ecto one from Hot Toys, was like $800. The second Ecto one from Afterlife, that thing was like going for like $1,400-$1,500. Like they jacked the price a lot. The 66 Batmobile from Hot Toys, it might have been $800 on the pre-order, but aftermarket, once the pre-order sold out, yeah, you're like well over $1,000. Yeah, those things are insane.
It's pretty warm.
Let's see here. Evan Designs order shipped. That's good. Google Calendar. Didn't call my parents tonight. As usual, I forgot because it's Friday. Let's see here. Venmo. AliExpress. Three volt, 5 volt, 2.7 millimeter, ultra slim. Hey Todd, I ordered that 2.7 millimeter blue LED cob stuff off AliExpress. I think it might have gotten delivered tonight.
Are you plan on using in the deflector or what?
Yeah, for the deflector, the 2.7 millimeter 5 volt.
I even printed the paint of the deflector parts. You told me no, you didn't want them.
I did. I do. You said you were going to print me a set.
I printed and painted a set for you.
Yeah, I said I wanted them.
You said you didn't want them.
No, I didn't. I was. You said your something on your printer went bad. You know that sheet over the LCD.
No, that's no. I these are the Shapeways ones.
Yeah.
That I printed and painted from Shapeways.
You wait. You ordered me parts from Shapeways and painted them.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that was more than I expected. I was waiting for you to fix your own printer to print me parts.
No, it's because I ordered them before I went on vacation. I figured that way they'd come back and I didn't have to worry about my printer, and I was going to be out of town anyway. So.
Oh yeah. No, I still want them. I mean, I was just gonna literally, if your printer was down, I was just gonna go on Shapeways and order them myself and paint them. I don't know where you got the impression I didn't want them from you.
All right. Well, I'll have to send them to you.
Oh, okay.
You got a ways to go until you need them.
I do. That's why I wasn't in any rush. I wasn't bothering you. I was like, when Todd gets his printer back online and he can print, it'll be when it is. You know, I got weeks, months, or whatever it is to go before I need them really.
Well, to be fair, I didn't order 2 sets just for you. I ordered 2 sets in case I screwed one up. But since they both came out good, I said, I wonder if it, would want the other ones.
Oh yeah, totally. I'll take them. I'd be happy. I mean, the nice thing is Joe did not, whatever he did on Shapeways, those parts are really affordable. Like they're not overpriced like a lot of Shapeways parts. Oh, those windows came out nice. Ooh. No
Nice.
divots, no melting.
Nope.
Yeah.
Todd's a
But-
pro.
But it's
I would hope so.
Todd,
I've only done like 1,200 windows so far.
Todd, isn't it kind of impressive how cheap Joe's parts are on Shapeways? If you want those, to buy them.
Well, he set them for no profit. That's why.
Yeah, he set them for zero price. So it's like
Yeah, and he set it for zero, so you're just paying to get them printed. Nothing.
The
he,
most
he
expensive
wanted to give them
part.
for free.
yeah, the most expensive part is like Shapeways processing and shipping fees.
Yeah, where's my drink? Is it time to go? Or am I going to do another 2 rows of windows?
No, it's 1 a.m., dude. We should probably go.
I'm gonna go here in just a minute.
Yeah,
Okay, that's good stuff.
I'll go upstairs, make some French fries.
I need food. I wanted to go to Mexican, but they closed. So
Wow.
let's run around and see show off what you got, Ian.
Well, I've brightened up my Ghostbusters sign from what it was. It's not. It's definitely brighter. And I fixed the eyes and the mouth with some Tamiya black paint. There's no more bleed. They were bleeding like crazy before white. And the gnome is still drying on top of the fridge. So that's it for me.
Okay, Donnie, you gonna show off your minis?
Yep. I got 3 zombies painted.
Those look nice. Those speed paints are sick.
That does look really good.
Like the blue shirt, the green skirt, the jeans, like
Looks fantastic. You did all those.
Speed paint
You did all 3 of those tonight.
Yeah.
Wow.
It looks like a lot of like light coats and then panel liner, but it was just 1 coat of speed paint, huh?
Yeah. It's just a
Yeah.
quicker way to get, a decent result.
Yeah.
If you paint by hand, layers. Let me see.
Is that a little dog near your sanding stick?
Little dog.
Yeah, right above your sanding stick. It's a little tan scale model of what kind of dog is that again?
That's a corgi.
It's a
Yeah, it's a corgi.
Yeah, it's a corgi. It's from Cowboy Bebop. That's Ein.
Oh, you're doing a Cowboy Bebop. That's why you have an EX model from Bandai manual.
Yeah,
The
that's the
red
red tail.
Yeah.
I
Wanna
already
see the
built.
corgi
I
painting.
already built the swordfish.
Yeah, I want to see that corgi painted.
See, that's layering
Oh,
it by
man.
hand.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
That looks like Akira level stuff.
That is so good.
That
How do
is
you such a
sick.
steady hand, man?
I don't know. Well, for one thing, I cheat.
Well, it's also he's breathing paint fumes every day for a living.
I have that little bar on top of my mini holder, so when you're
That-
painting, you can hold the bar and then paint.
Oh, that's beautiful. I was wondering what that was for.
Oh,
So your
I didn't
hand
know
doesn't
what that was
move.
for. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
wondering about that bar.
It's called cheating.
I like
That's
it.
not cheating. That's just
Ingenuity.
bracing. That's really it. Yeah. Huh. Very cool. And Todd.
Oh, I just resining. Just resining. Just put windows in. Getting the next 4 stages ready to go. Drill a hole in this. It needs to be halfway between these. So right in the center, on the center line, but halfway between these lifeboats and that window. So right there.
Well, I'll wait till I see where you put it, and then I'm gonna
That's where it's
bookmark
gonna
that
go.
page.
He's
And the nice
telling
thing
you where
is-
he's going to put it.
The skeleton has a big square opening right here. So
Oh,
it'll work perfectly. The bar, the center bar stops right there. So it's going to work. I think it's going to work perfect.
real
but
nice,
those
Clark.
those-
Real nice, Clark.
Opposite rows of windows. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of windows.
Those
I'll
came
do
out
this
real
row
good.
and this row, and then we'll do this side. And then I'll pull the panels out. I'll do that off stream because it takes a long time. It's boring to watch.
Yep.
I'll do that before I build the other 4. That's it.
Yeah. Very nice.
Here you go, Ian.
What do you got? What is that?
That thing is cool.
The swordfish.
That is
Excellent.
Yeah, that is sick.
Does it light up? You got wires there. What do you got?
Yeah, of course it lights
Yeah, it
up.
does light up, but I have a plug on it. I don't have a plug for it over here at the desk.
Oh. Good night, Gary.
I had it on
Hey,
the stream
Gary.
a while back when I was working on it.
Yeah, it was like 6 months ago or something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's it for then. Another 4 hours in the books. Back on Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern. Maybe I'll work on these tomorrow. Depends on what I'm doing tomorrow. Probably not this. No, we got a lot of stuff done. I got kit done. We got Enterprise done. I got the Ecto staring at me. So lots of things.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, anything you guys would like to say? Any closing words?
No, I think we're good here. I mean,
All right. Well,
Everybody have a good one.
let's get out of here. Everybody wave. Bye.
bye-bye.
Bye.